long to go before you get anywhere near here. You're good. Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday, but also happy Mother's Day weekend. Tony is right on there with it. No surprises from me. We've got a Mother's Day sale. We thought moms deserve more than just one day. So they deserve 365 days, but we're going to give you 3 big sale days here for the weekend at TVON so that whether you're shopping for yourself, moms, shop for yourselves. I'm proud to report that my mother received her Mother's Day gift today, just about a few hours ago, just a couple hours ago. So yes, and it came literally at the same time my brother's Mother's Day gift arrived. So his was not jewelry, mine was jewelry, of course. So anyway, that was good. At least he didn't beat me to it, right? We're both early birds this year, but let me tell you, if yours is on the way, listen, I think we got some great selections for you to celebrate all the moms, whether you want to get something for somebody special, whether you want to treat yourselves, moms out there. Listen, it's going to be on the way here, and we are celebrating with a sale. Because a good mother knows, at least my mom taught me, to save money and be a good shopper, right? So we are going to get the very best in values on this entire weekend. So we've got 3 hours tonight, 3 hours tomorrow morning, 3 hours on Sunday morning as well to kind of cap off and finish the big grand finale of our Mother's Day weekend. So we're glad you're with us and hope everyone is having a great Friday. It's the kickoff to the weekend. We call it Club TVON, hence the disco ball spinning, pretend it's spinning. Speaking of spinning, it was so funny. Deborah, if you're out there, and for all of my Facebook gals who know Deborah already sent a gift that I received yesterday. She said, you know, there's another gift coming, and I'm going, oh my gosh, she is just too generous. And we were hysterical because you would never believe it, and I can't replicate it, because when I opened this sweet little beautiful innocent looking box, Tony was up here with me, Deborah. We were in stitches because I opened the box and I didn't know what was inside of it, and butterflies came out of the box everywhere. And they're just like, they kept coming and they kept coming, and flowers, little flowers all over. It was so incredible. I've never seen anything like it in all my years. So anyway, Deborah, thank you. We were hysterical. And then inside there's a little cake. There's a little cake and more flowers. So, oh my gosh, Deborah, thank you. That was so much fun. If only I had known, I would have done it on the air, and then you guys would have seen me freak out, and there would have been butterflies flying all across the set. It would have been so much fun. Also, Suzanne, hey, speaking of things that fly, peacocks do not, or do they? They do. They can fly a little bit, limited range, but look at that beautiful card. Thank you, Suzanne. I got this today. Suzanne in Ohio, appreciate your, I know that card was not random. I know that was custom selected, so thank you for your kind words and for that fabulous birthday wish. Thank you, Suzanne. And peacocks are very meaningful to me, so that card I will treasure. I may have to frame it, actually. So we've got a very special show for you as we are going to kick off this very special weekend. We've got amazing values. We've got some of our best. I've got a couple custom requests. Rosalind, if you're out there, I only have one pear-shaped emerald made up for you to take a look at tonight. That's going to be a little bit, maybe just a little bit greater than the price range. So we'll take a look at that when you're ready, Rosalind. And don't worry, I have 2 others in the works that should be ready on Wednesday. So Rosalind, I know we planned on a Friday night date showing you emeralds because she's also a May birthstone, so May birthday. So emerald being her birthstone. So Rosalind, if you want to see that pear-shaped, I do have. I've got it to show whenever you're ready. And then otherwise, if this one doesn't work, we've got others to come on Wednesday, if that sounds good to you, that are going to be tailor-made for you. So here's what we're going to do. We have big wheels tonight, and I'm talking really, 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 really special wheels. All of them. One in particular I'm crazy fond of. We've got some wheels. We have incredible brand new items. Listen, Friday nights, we don't have everybody, but I got to tell you, everybody that is with us tonight is going to be treated to some of the prettiest pieces at the best values you could ever even imagine. So it's going to be a wild night. We've got, speaking of requests, we've got Carolyn's request, and I got to thank Carolyn for her patience, because I know this took a while, but I think when you see it, you'll understand why it took a while to create. It is something. And then I have some matching earrings for her to take a look at as well. And then your requests are welcome, because today everything's $50 off that we show you. So that means that whatever it is, you can always make a request. And even if it's not planned for the show, we'll bring it on out, show it to you, give you those great values, and save you an extra $50 off. the already incredible sale value that I'm going to be giving on everything. And also, there's a ruby in a bridge that's brand new. We have an incredible heart-shaped blue wing black D. That's brand new. I have a new diamond ring, round brilliant 70 pointer. Actually, it's a 71 pointer, but you know, who's counting? Well, we all are in diamonds. And then we have yellow diamond pendants, the smile necklaces here. We've got great gift ideas. And like I said, if there's something that you're going, oh shoot, is Mother's Day this weekend? Yes. And if you're going, oh my gosh, what am I going to do for that favorite mom or motherly figure in your life? Or just, you know, your daughters and granddaughters that are moms. I mean, whoever it is, right? All the moms need to be celebrated. So this is where, again, with today's modern technology, you could screenshot the show here, get a little screenshot of it from our online venues and say, hey, this is on the way. Okay. So that's going to be an option. Or like I said, I think the best thing to do is nobody knows what you like better than you do. So you can always just treat yourself, ladies, to something spectacular and know that you're getting these incredible values doing so here tonight. So let's get started. We've got a really, I know, a lot of people are going to go, why can't I have a ring like this? Because this was custom designed. It is 6764 is the number. It's brand new. It's actually taken from a designer style we've seen before that actually in previous earrings had dual colors of diamonds, yellow and white. We retooled it for you, did all white diamonds. Gotcha. A combination of stones that, let me tell you something, in all my years, I've never seen 3 Demantoids match up this perfectly. So that was, again, kind of a miracle in and of itself to get huge cushion cuts individually matched up to perfection. They're actually not Russian, Tony. They're actually Madagascar, which has that very, almost like a Namibian feel to it, where there's a little bit of blue to go with the greens. It's like a secondary color, but the key is they're bright, they're brilliant, they're amazing, and there's a lot of carat weight. So Carolyn, let's take a look at this for her. And then again, everybody get requests in because we want to help you own anything you're looking for in this fabulous Mother's Day holiday weekend. Here's 6764, which is our, ooh, look at that ring. And this is one of those styles that goes all the way across the hand. And I do have, I mean, just for good measure, because, you know, we made her wait a little bit for this customization. I did make up some matching earrings just in case she wants the ultimate. Here we go. 6764 is our 226 total weight of your Madagascar Demantoid cushion cut squares. So see how, if you're familiar with Demantoids, there are a couple of different sources, and we know that we see the Russian stones. Oftentimes we see the Namibian stones, and then very rarely do we see really top quality Madagascar stones like these are. But given that you've got the 226 and 3 stones, that means that each one is a little over 3/4 of a carat in size. Plus you have a 159 VS diamond weight as well. That's pretty awesome. So very excited about that. It really got, my mom got her, she got her crescent moon. She did. She got her crescent moon after all. They rushed one for me. I'm so excited. She got her crescent moon pendant. That's what she asked for and what she wanted. So excited. And here we go. And here's what, oh, I love this ring. I love this ring. Can I try it on? I know it's not mine to try on, but I really want you to see this all the way across the hand. It's in white gold. It's even sized for you, Carolyn. So if you do love it, it's ready to go like Monday morning. You've got, oh, good. Rosalind? Yes, I've got one to show her, and then did she hear me just about a couple others? We'll get to it. All right, I'll do it right after this, okay? You got it. Give me a second. This is also a request here for Carolyn. So Carolyn, this is for you. 159. Let me try it on for you, but I know we want to take a look at each and every stunning Demantoid here. Madagascar material, same, not too far away from where we actually get grandidierite, actually. And then there you have that center stone, and here is the third. They are perfectly matched, and we're talking mega double halos all the way around. It's so funny because I didn't know that this would be ready today, so I was very excited for him when I found out it was. And we were just talking about, again, big weekend. It's not just Mother's Day. Of course, it was Cinco de Mayo yesterday and Mother's Day this weekend, but also big weekend for sports. I know everyone's excited about the Derby, right? The Kentucky Derby's tomorrow. Yay, very excited about that. I love it. I mean, right? It's always a good time. So, you know, the most exciting 2 minutes in sports, unless you're, you know, an NBA fan and you really like watching those last 2 minutes of a game. Those can be pretty good as well. But take a look at this. 226, also 159 in diamonds. See how they just truly, I mean, each one would be stunning on its own. Yes. I haven't yet, because literally, and it's sitting right here. It's literally, I had so much, so I had to be, I had to bolt last night, as you guys know, to get somewhere. So I have literally, all my flowers are here. All my balloons are still here, and all my boxes are still here, because I didn't have a chance to cart them out to the car last night. So I didn't yet, but Sandy, it's right off to my left. I'm going to open it tonight. So report back tomorrow morning. Yes, I'll report back. Sandy, thank you very much. And thank you, Sandy, again. There was a lot. You guys just unbelievable. Spoiled me to pieces here yesterday and continue to today. So you missed the butterflies, Antonio. If you had been here a couple minutes earlier, you would have seen the butterflies release, the big butterfly release. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. They knew where to go. They found their way. They knew where to go. Here's what we're going to do. Do you have a question on this one? She like it? What does she think? Can we give her a great price? She said, please be kind on the price tag, and you know I will. It's got a $79.99 price tag. That's how it's listed. Hey, isn't it nice that it ended up, though, on a sale show, right? It ended up coming out for its debut on a sale show. I think that's really nice. And is it just the way she wanted it, Virginia, as far as like gold color, size 8, make sure on all that, because that's how we did, all white, no yellow diamonds, Demantoids to perfection. Let's get it out the door right now. It's not $79, don't worry. It's not $69, and it's not even $59.99. And listen, Virginia, I know how long she patiently waited for this. Don't think that I'm not taking that into serious consideration with that price tag, because what should be at the very rock bottom, $54.99, is not even close to that. These are some of the rarest stones in the world, as you well know. It's not $5,000, it's not $49.99. We are going to send this out right here and now, and it's not even going to be $4,000. I'll make it $39.99, which is an utter steal for a ring like that, just with the diamond weight. I mean, forget about the 75-point triples there, that triple play. It is cool. Oh my gosh, hi, Betty. Betty's going to be, no way. Well, Betty, let us know. Remind me what day that is next week, so we can have the disco ball for you on your big, that's a big birthday too. That's a big one. I won't say which, Betty, because I know you only look like you're like younger than I am, right? But my goodness, Betty, that's exciting. Well, let me know what day next week. Betty, I'm excited to celebrate with you. I hope I'm here. And here's what we're going to do. That's $39.99. I'm going to pop in the matching earrings just in case she likes the earrings and or the ring, just because, again, they were made to go with it, just as something special here, a little, you know, extra deal. $39.99 on this one. I'm going to show you. Look at this, guys. This is unbelievable to see this. The match is just stunning. That is the perfect match in a stud with a halo. Bigger stones here as well. That'll be $67.71, and that is going to complete our, look at those. Look at that. See, again, when you really see those at the right plane there, so you see the right level, you see how brilliant Demantoids are. Far more brilliant and dispersive than even diamonds are, even really amazing quality diamonds. So keep that in mind. Those are really, really beautiful. And if she loves the matching earrings or just wants to do one or the other, you may. But the earrings are $67.71. There's a carat 62. So actually, they're about the same size, almost exactly. There'll be about 81 points apiece, which is only about 6 points greater than what was in the ring. So the idea is to match proportion-wise and everything. 20 points in the VS diamonds. And then we'll get to Rosalind's emerald, and we'll show you what we can do all night. And I love that this is a big sale event weekend. So excited for everybody who's going to be popping in and out throughout the weekend, celebrating along with us, celebrating all the moms and May, and just, again, bringing a little life. And there's a lot of rain going on, like big storms and big rainstorms going on across the country, right? East Coast, Midwest, right? So we're going to bring a little sunshine to your weekend. Yes. Who did? Carol retired. Is that Carol G? Carol, congratulations. What a, well, this day will go down in her personal history as one of the best, right? Carol, congratulations. Carol G retired today. What's on the docket? What's on the docket? I want to know. What are the big plans? She's free as a bird. Can't even imagine. Oh, Carol, wonderful. Congratulations to you. My goodness. That's exciting. Let's do this. She's retired. Let's go ahead and get these out the door. If you'd like those, those will be $19.99. And then Rosalind, your emerald is on the way. I'll show these against the hand for you really quickly, give you a measurement on them, and you can get an idea. Still that square cushion. So again, there's that match, almost the same size as what we showcased in the ring. And I'll show you together how beautiful these are. And listen, I know Virginia, her horses are going to win tomorrow. Her horse. I don't know if she picked one. I know Drake had some, like, I don't know, $3 or $4 million bet on one of them, so he'll be there. I don't know who he chose. I didn't get into those details, but, you know, he's got some, you know, again, think about what you're going to win tomorrow when you have your winning horse cross that finish line, you know, photo finish, by a nose, right? That's going to be the matching earring with the ring, so you can see how they would look together. I'll get you a measurement on this earring as well, and then we are emerald bound here. That's going to be that top to bottom, almost a ½ an inch there. If you do decide to go side to side on the stud, it's a center post. You can wear them either way. There they are at about, really about 3/8 of an inch or so. So congratulations if you get the ring, the earrings, or the set together. All right, so 30 more seconds till look at those gorgeous and really stunning Madagascar Demantoid garnets, really one of the rarest stones in the world, certainly the rarest of the garnet family altogether. And Virginia, will you let me know if she decides the ring, the earrings, or both? Because I'm going to also... The ring, congratulations. Thank you so much. Enjoy that ring. And again, thank her for her patience on that. Custom design, sometimes they take a minute. We're on the way to the earrings here. We'll see who's got the earrings. I think we're going to have those available to anybody who wants them. And then we do have, I've got an emerald here. And so we're celebrating emeralds this month, of course, being that the one singular birthstone for the month of May. Let's talk about this big emerald that I have. Now, Rosalind, I did check your, the one you'd inquired about is sold. So knew it was, but just, you know, did double check for you today. I have this pear shape. It's going to be a little bit higher because of what we've, you know, done with the mounting itself and the big size of the stone. However, like I said, Rosalind, what I'm going to do is I already have them in the works. I've chosen two gorgeous pear shapes. One's going to be in a double halo, one's in a bridge. They'll be here on Wednesday night. So if this doesn't work, just know that if you can join me, you know, Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, or whenever you want next week, we're going to have a couple more options if this, you know, is not perfect for you, because I know this is a little bit larger than what she was thinking, but this is what I have. We don't have a lot of the emeralds in this kind of size or in this shape made up. So it's $54.83. It's our 214 absolute stunner of an emerald, because there's where, again, you get that big size, but you get great clarity and color, which is always a challenge with emeralds. And then you've got a 214 stone here. It should come up, Tony. Yeah, there it is. It's a 214. It's got 52 points in the yellow diamonds. Those are yellow diamond pear shapes that go directly out from the sides there at the east and the west. And then you also have that really, really special design where the white diamonds are going to wrap around that. I know that originally she was looking at something that had some yellow diamonds. Yes. Perfect. All right. So then Wednesday, she heard all that about when. Perfect. All right. So if anybody would like this one, we got a great discount. She's going to wait on the ones that we have coming up on Wednesday. This one's only yellow gold, and we'll go ahead and give you a really nice markdown from the $79.99. Already marked it down because we were trying to get it in a certain price range for you. There's the inside and how that one's all finished in that yellow gold. And look at those yellows. Really pretty, aren't they? Just a nice mix. It tends to be either the emeralds only have one or the other, right? We either tend to see yellow diamonds or white diamonds. It's very rarely a mix where you get everything like you see here, which is really special, I think. And if anybody would like this emerald, because I know we're getting a lot of requests for emeralds, as we tend to do, because everyone's kind of turning their attention towards emeralds for this month. Here's what it looks like on. So you can get another idea of the size and the clarity from a distance, because when you see light go all the way through that stone, just like that, it's very, very, very well done. And that's Mother Nature well done, that is. So we love seeing that one. We'll blow it out right now. If anybody would like that, we're going to get this one under $6,000. And I'm not even talking about $59.99. Already saving you $2,000 there. We're actually going quite a bit lower than that for you. It's not even $49.99. Keep in mind how rare these Colombian stones, when they get over 2 carats, they're oftentimes 30, 32, 38,000 per carat. So you've got a very, very special stone here, and look at how bright and gleaming that is. And it's not even 49 or 48 or even $47.99. The very first caller on this one, I'll make it $47.77 as a special treat here for us tonight. Just enjoying some of those beautiful emeralds. I do have, let's see, I've got a new emerald pendant that's going to also have a really large emerald cut. Don't forget, heart-shaped Tanzanite. I like to put out the alert early, because it's not often that we see heart shapes, and do they ever go quickly? So I do have a Blue Wing Block D that we have for you that has been really just, it's going to be a highlight of our show here on this one tonight. So looking forward to sharing that with you. And then do give us a call if you like that emerald. And then we're on our way. So those are our requests for the moment. And again, if you have a request, get them in, because with that $50 off, and if you know you're going to be on the go and having a very busy weekend ahead, we'd love to help you out right here and now while you're here ready. So let me show you this. We've got some really special, I just thought these are perfect for this this particular weekend, and thinking about, you know, we're sharing a lot of love with family this weekend. And take a look at these beautiful earrings that we have. So rare to see something like this. It's actually a Burma ruby heart shape, and just the ultimate glow here. This is going to be 6706 is the item number here. You've got a fabulous idea, and I know we brought out something else special that is set to go this weekend, and that is the you know, if you like exotic cuts of things, we talked about our heart-shaped Tanzanite coming up. Obviously, heart-shaped rubies here. I also have that kite cut Mahenge getting a home here this weekend. So looking forward to sharing that with you. Take a look at this, and I will just make sure, there we go. Full focus there on these private collection Burma stones, totaling 169 of the carat weight in the rubies. That's going to be your defined heart shape. And this is not like a faux heart shape. This is a, you know, it's not sometimes like a pear shape that wants to be a heart shape. No, these are actual heart shapes defined with that cleft and really showing off that beautiful 33 points in the diamonds around them. That will be for just one caller. Just imagine having those on the way to that special loved one, or just again, if you want to really celebrate your love for jewelry and get something special for yourself. These are the discounts where it's going to be the most guilt-free way to shop gems and jewelry you've ever seen, because with that 1/3 of a carat in diamonds, with that beautiful heart shape, it is going to be a centered post towards the top though. So when I say centered, it's centered right about the cleft area. So it's going to have a little bit of a drape to it, just a bit. So 169 your rubies, very impressive to get that clarity and that glow. Those are Burma. We know those are the best already, but certainly to get a clarity and a glow, that's unusual. And I know if you watch a lot of our rubies, that may seem typical, but it's not. So it's really exciting to see that kind of glow that you have there. There's one pair in the world. Here's what they look like from a distance away. I'll show you where that post is situated. So see what I mean about right there at the top of where the cleft is. So not at the very tippy top of the lobes of the heart, but right there near the top of basically that perfect heart shape that you have there. That's a great look from a distance. Give you a quick measurement there, and we'll see who's got them, because they are going to be absolutely out the door in a hurry. There's no doubt about that. Same size about as we saw with the Demantoids that had the halo earlier, where you get that really about 3/8 of an inch or so, and yet we're not going to bring it down to just, you know, $28.99. Still seems a little steep for our big sale weekend we got going on. And we really thought, you know what, we'll just start it early. Not wait till Sunday necessarily. That way you can shop all weekend long, or just pick and choose when you shop to make it fit into your holiday weekend schedule. But it's not even $2,899. It's going to be a wild one here. We're going to make this super affordable. And you know what? I'll just make them $9.99 for the first pair only. They're just in the yellow gold now. You can change that if you wish. So keep that in mind. You can actually, you know, make a little maneuver there and do white, although you don't see a lot of the gold right now. That's for sure. As a matter of fact, it's so interesting because the rubies just tend to glow to the point where it's almost like creating this red glow, especially like if you look at that left earring and the diamonds that are, you know, right towards the top there. Look at how they look like they're red diamonds. I mean, that's the glow emanating from that ruby, and yet that's really going to be $9.49 at checkout. Just like, remember, those Russian Demantoid earrings would be $19.49, and I know the Russian Demantoid ring was even less than what was on air, and certainly that emerald. And so we'll continue throughout the weekend here to give you that extra special discount. Big Tanzanites are here. I even have some Tanzanite earrings that have quite more, you know, more substantial stones to them. Green sapphire earrings are here. One ruby ring that is in a bridge that will just, I think, create a whole new appreciation for rubies, as probably these heart shapes are as well. Also, look at this opal necklace. Full-on necklace. I also have that purple sapphire pendant that I don't know how it's still here, but we're going to show it right now, because there comes a time. These are gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And then let me show you. I just cannot. You probably know this, because I was always kind of amazed that it had been here up to this point. Well, obviously with a $50 off sale, but wait, there's a little special surprise happening other than just your $50 off. The ad number here is 6652. So congratulations on those ruby heart-shaped earrings. Enjoy. We do have a ruby ring. It'll be an oval a little bit later in a bridge that is just going to be a hot diggity stone, 2 carats plus as well. So we're looking forward to that one. Here's the 169. You may be familiar with this. I don't even know how it's still here. But here it is, 169 in your pear-shaped unheated purple sapphire. This is not that deep, dark, saturated, what tends to look more like amethyst, right? That's sometimes people say, well, why would I spend the extra money that an actual sapphire is going to be when I can get stones that kind of give that look without the price tag? Because purple sapphires are rare. But let's add to that this is a carat 69. Add to it that it's an unheated stone. Add to it that it has that stack, that triple diamond stack right above. And that's going to be in the white gold, or change it. It's up to you, entirely up to you. You decide what kind of gold color you want. But what I thought would be a surefire way to get this out the door was $14.99. Somehow, it made it past that point. And then we took it down to some phenomenal low prices. I mean, like $9.99, still here. $8.99, still here. Remember that? And we're looking at this stone going, wait, It's a carat 69. It's unheated. That is one of the rarer colors you're ever going to get in the sapphire world because it's unheated, untreated. So that's what we don't see all the time, or really very often at all, in this specific color, which is when you get that deeper, darker color, yes, they might look a little bit more like other people's tanzanites or might look more like amethyst. This is where you're getting a stone that if you really had to, make a comparison, I would say it looks more like a purple diamond, partly because it's so bright and so clean and so vibrant and so glittery, but also because it's that lilac. It's like a periwinkle lilac instead of just being purple. So that's really incredible, and it's unheated, untreated. That makes it another level of rarity. We love having this one here for you. It's not even $8.99, $7.99, or even $699. This is before a $50 off sale event. Take a look at this, and we'll see who's got it. Yes. You don't mind if we save them another discount, do you? Because right now it'd be $649. I'll do better. $599. Then you take $50 off. Let's make it $549. And it's gone, right? They've probably seen it before. And they were like, well, hey, this worked out well. I'm paying less than I ever would have before. Here it is on the hand. It's already gone, but I want to show it on the hand just in case they missed that before, meaning like in previous airings, because it sounds like the way they were on the phone lines in a hurry, they knew this, they were ready, and they pounced. So that's the way to do it. Congratulations, Antonio. Let me know who got that 3/4 inch top to bottom. I love it in the white, but again, change it if you want to. That is sold. Stay right there, Tone. I'm going to show another necklace. I'm going to show, this time it's a full necklace. The last one was a pendant. This is an actual full-on stunning, oh, that's a necklace, all right. That's all crystal opal. Comes with the chain, and the chain has a few diamonds with it. How many does it have? Two bezel set diamonds. Let me try to center this up if I can. Forgive me, I'm playing like a little game here, it seems like, but look at that. Like cats in the cradle kind of thing. Here we go. There's your, that's your chain coming with it. There's that lobster claw, 3 adjustable links. Item number, is it 3? Yes, 3. The item number on this was 6510. Those are fantastic crystal opals that, I mean, obviously they're going to look better when they're not against all this light. But I'll tell you right now, they look pretty good, don't they? All the colors of the rainbow, 87 points in pear shape, crystal opals, 91 points in rounds, 76 points in diamonds, and the chain with it, which is 14 karat solid white gold. I know there's a lot of information up there. Here's what you need to know. It's a stunning, larger style. It has this great finishing on the inside, which I'm going to show you up close. Yes. Yes. Here we go. I'm going to show you the length here. Take a look at this. Most are, Jess. Most are, like 99.some%. Take a look at this length. That's going to be 1.5 inches top to bottom in just the pendant. The chain has the adjustability. So you get that chain, pop that off that pendant, use it with other things. There are 2 bezel set VS diamonds within the chain as well. And from a distance away, you're already seeing the stunning colors of these crystal opals that are, of course, not identical. They're no 2 opals alike, at least exactly, but you do have that coordination of being bright, superstar opals. Here is what it looks like up close. And then, oh, it was so nice yesterday I could reach over and zoom back without even leaving my post here. But today, I'm going to jog right around here, and then there you go. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? It's a one only. Come on in early. If this first 27 minutes has taught us anything as shoppers, I think it means when you see something you love, you just dial. Dial in early, be ready to go. Look at that bigger diamond that leads between the bail, which is also not just a bail, it's got a big stone over it. Then you have the diamonds. Again, that's over 3/4 carat in the diamonds, and also you're getting this incredible value. Let's make it easy. Comes with the chain. If I show you the chain, it comes with it. If I don't, it doesn't. So keep that in mind. You're seeing that chain there. Again, 2 bigger diamonds. Even the premium clasp is there. And we're not even asking $29.99. This will go, and it will go quickly. And opal lovers, those are screaming good, where you don't even need to see it on a proper background. But if you do, like to replicate what this would look like at home, I don't know if I have, you know what I'll do, Tony, is just pop it on my sleeve here, just to show you another look at it here, if we can do that, just to show you. I mean, they get even brighter when you get them away from all this bright light. That's where you see that true color of those opals. Needless to say, the worst it's ever going to look is right here on our wheel, because that's, again, the kind of, bright white lights that opals don't need, right? They just function better in normal light conditions. Here's that inside. Everything about this is going to be a huge savings. We're going to make it just, you know what, make it $9.99 for the necklace and the pendant, meaning the chain and the pendant. Yes. It was Mary from Louisiana, and she got the purple sapphire. Congratulations, Mary. I never know whether to say Happy Mother's Day. I mean, right? I mean, it applies to most of our viewers, I think, right? Most of our female viewers, Happy Mom's Day. So again, I think we all play mothering figures even when we're not actual moms anyways, to some, whether it's, friends, family, or pets. So again, it's a pretty safe bet. You fall into the mothering category, right? So here we are, $9.49 if you want that opal piece with the chain. Give us 30 seconds on that one. That should do it. And we're really excited. We have a beautiful cross with diamonds and emeralds, by the way. So emerald lovers, take note. There is another necklace here with a Tanzanite that's a heart shape. So now you're going to have the chance to get a heart-shaped Tanzy in a ring, but we have a heart-shaped Tanzanite necklace as well. 20 seconds. Why is that here? 76 points in diamonds, chain included with it. We just took $2,000 off. When all is said and done, it's actually $2,050 worth of savings for you, and that is our one only. All right, sounds like we have some requests coming in. Very nice to see that. Again, look at the back finishing on that pendant itself. Thank you so much. Hi, Laura. Laura had a request for some 5-stone bands. And wait. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, 3 requests in one? That's pretty cool. Okay, so we've got Laura's 5-stone band. We've got Debbie's Citrine pendant. We've got Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Is that Sherry who supplied the amazing balloons? Which are also, those are pretty fabulous. Hi, Sherry. Sherry wants lengthened earrings, right? You got it. We've got some options for you. All right, next up, $9.99 with the chain that's still here. Any particular order on these, Joyce, or should I just fire away? Okay, so here we go. 1864, I'll just go with these requests in the order they came to me. Here's the first one for Laura, but I have a feeling there's a lot of different people who might really enjoy this 5-stone band because this is a classic. It really, really is. It's a beauty, isn't it? Very, very special stones here that are huge. The item number, Tony, is 1864. It's going to be a 1-carat total weight band. That means 5 stones, 1 carat. You got it. Fifth of a carat each there. So 20 points exactly among your 5. So they go across the way in great matching. This is a classic style that nobody can touch the values that we put together for you. And what a great time to be asking for something like this when there is another discount coming your way. Really important to see this kind of straight edge that the design does. They're not shared prongs, but they're all close enough together and situated in a way that it almost creates a very linear style to the way the band is sitting, so that if you did want to stack it, it's a great standalone piece, don't get me wrong, but if you did want to stack 1 or 2 or stack it next to something else, you can certainly do that, and it would be fabulous that way. Here's what it looks like on the hand, because this is where it really becomes clear what kind of diamonds we're using here. Not just the size, but that clarity, which is where that's really tough. Any jewelry store, worth its salt is going to have a 5-stone band. They're going to have 3-stone bands, 5-stone bands, 7-stone bands, probably eternity bands as well. But what so often it boils down to, what you don't always see, is a 5-stone band that's going to bring you bigger stones with a VS quality. Because those bigger sizes get up really, really expensive fast, even when they're not VS quality. So the fact that you're getting that VS material, you're getting all those stones that, do you see what I mean? How it looks very squared off. So if you wanted to put something beside it, if you wanted to have this slipped on next to a solitaire or a band or even a signet ring, I've been experimenting, even though, big signet rings are big on their own, it's kind of fun to put something next to it when it's got a straight edge like this. So you can kind of have some experimentation with it. This is going to be a band though that everybody at some point kind of needs to have in their lives. Usually it's just a really wearable classic, but it's very rarely this quality, and especially not at this price tag. That's what's really special about this one. Call us early, very limited. We have good news here on the gold colors. It is up to you. Your option is complete. You've got white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. 1 full carat, I should add, that is just, from a very specific standpoint, that is a minimum. So keep that in mind. It is a minimum of 1 carat, because sometimes you'll find, the best matching in the stones is going to be a 22-pointer next to a 24-pointer, next to a 21-pointer, so on and so forth. So just for, clarification and to be exact, it is 1 carat minimum. But this is such a great ring. And again, Laura or anybody else who wants a 5-stone band, the most incredible value, where you've seen values like this probably, but in sterling silver with maybe, quite frankly, if you get SI stones, that'd be pretty good. Usually they're going to be I1s, I2s, I3s, and that's that. And that's where it stops as far as quality. And there you can still spend $20,000. Bigger stones just are more costly. And of course, that phrase is not more applicable any other time in the history than it is now, because of course we know the cost on diamonds all over the map, small, large, medium, anything in between, has gone crazy. So it's not a time to sit back and wait for them to go further into the crazy realm. Just get them now. When we got the huge value, we've got the Mother's Day sale. We're spending, you know, some really good time getting some amazing classic pieces out the door where you're not even spending the $29.99 that would be an incredible value for even lower quality stones. We're bringing you the extreme high end here, the VS quality, so that there are no eye visible imperfections when you look at this close up, even with magnification. If you're using your jeweler's loupe, going to be very difficult to see anything really in the way of inclusions. You know, that's really important because with other stones, it's not only going to be, there's twofold issues why you want to get a better stone when you can, and that's because those visible inclusions are obviously something you don't want to see, but that also, those inclusions, if they're big enough to see, they're also impeding the clarity. They're impeding the brilliance. And then you're going, okay, why did I invest in diamonds again? Because now I'm missing that fire that I wanted to invest in diamonds for that reason. This is how you get it. $29 they're not, $19.99 they're not. This is one of our biggest classic values all time, any given day. The fact it's here with an extra $50 off, even better, take a look, not even $19.99. This is going to be, get a couple of them. Maybe you want to stack them. Maybe you want to come back and get another. If you already own it and love it, it's $999 for a 5-stone band. That never would happen. In solid gold, not sterling, not plated metals. And yet it's white, yellow, or rose in your size for free. And also, it's really $9.49. So this is just where, okay, value, our everyday values get a lot better here when you see something like that. So Laura, thank you for the request. We really appreciate that. I have a feeling it's going to be helpful for a lot of people to see that. And then Citrine coming up next for Debbie. And then Sherry, your request on the way as well in aqua earrings. Got some great aqua drops coming your way. So that's going to be coming up. Lots to look at. Thank you so much for being with us on this big holiday weekend. And we are here to give you all of the best in values like we always do, but they're even better tonight. So come on in and get your band. I'm going to try it on again here. We have a lot of busy lines. No surprise there. It's $9.99. It's solid gold. This is not even like we don't mess around on the gold. Like you see the thickness through the back here. I mean, this is the most boring part of the ring, no doubt, but it's important to see that we even create that band at this great kind of, you know, again, heavy presence to it. Here's what it is on the hand. I wish I had a couple of these guys. I only have the one in the studio here. If I had a couple, I would stack away because you know why? You can. And they would be a perfect flush sit next to each other setting because of that kind of, again, squared off style. So this one's a little large for me, but there you can see it's a really beautiful look just all on its own, or play with it. It's kind of like our Wonder Ring in a way where you can really, you know, mix and match it how you choose and how you like and all of that. So $9.49 at checkout. And since we have a lot of requests rolling in here, we're going to give this 60 seconds and we'll be on our way. Let me know if you have one. Virginia, are you getting one as well? Is anybody got a requester on the line? Laura, you've got her? Oh, wonderful. Is that what she was looking for? Perfection. Love it. And $9.49, betcha that's a big reason why she said, I think tonight's the night to get it, right? No doubt about it. Come on in and get one. Did you get one too? Antonio, you get a 5-stone band? What color? White gold. And for whom? Love it. Thank you so much. 30 seconds. Come back and get another if you already have it, because you could have another one. You could either put a ring in between and use them as really traditional ring guards, or stack them up 2 by 3 by 4 at a time. When I stack, I like, you know, if you're just stacking these rings on their own with nothing in between, maybe you want to do that odd number 3. I mean, my goodness, to get 3 carats in diamonds for under $3,000. That may not sound like a big deal until you realize that would only be 15 stones. Like, you're not getting 100 stones here. It's not 100 stones making up a 1 carat weight. It's 5 stones. That's your 5-stone classic band there, but done with the better diamonds. So before you think, oh yeah, I've seen these before. Oh yeah, I've seen that as a major special on a big network. And well, yeah, are they doing VS diamonds? They certainly are not. Are they doing solid gold? Are they giving you a choice of white, yellow, rose? Are they making it in your exact size? I mean, that's half the battle. I mean, it's one thing even if you offer size 7s, okay, great. It's one thing if you offer full sizes 5 through 10, that's great. But the thing is, we're not always going to fall, you know, not all of us fall into an exact individual size like that. Remember, when we're sizing, we're getting it exact for you, so that when you're a 6.5, you get a 6.5. If you're a 10.25, you're getting a 10.25. And you don't have to worry about going on your own and paying more to have somebody you may or may not know or trust sizing for you. It's done. It arrives at your home for free, no less, we have it ready to wear, and that's important to us as well. You've got a yellow gold. Jess is getting one as well. Thank you so, so much. We've got a nice assortment of yellow and white going out. Did you get white gold, Jess? Yellow gold. Oh, see, it's completely even now. We had 3 white, 3 yellow go out the door. So very cool. Well done. All right, next up, we've got Debbie's request on the way. It's going to be Citrine. Oh, thank you, Sue. Well, that's awfully kind. Well, hi, Suzanne. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Fran. I'm going on memory. Fran, right? Suzanne, Fran? Yeah, and I got your card. Did you see that? I got your card. I don't know if you were with me about 38 minutes ago, but I was showing everybody that beautiful card you got me, which is so meaningful. You guys, you need a close-up on this card. It is so beautiful. Look at that. Thank you. Thank you, Suzanne. How sweet of you. Oh, and what's inside is even sweeter, but I do love that peacock feather. All right, let's talk about, okay, Citrine coming up, 4688 on the way right now. Look at this. This is cool because the bale is very, it's kind of fun here. It's decorative. So you see that? It almost looks like, okay, call me crazy, but I know it's sideways, but it kind of looks like a cursive J. And you know we only hire people with J names here, you know, unless you're myself or Tony. Yeah, you have to have a J name pretty much, pretty much. That kind of looks, Joyce and Jess, and what do you guys think? Pretty interesting, right? If only Jalen was here, right? Or we renamed Gavin Javin just so that, you know, he could fit in around here. But look at that Madeira. I don't know. It's really meant to be like a ribbon, but it kind of looks like a J to me. You'll see it upright, and then you guys can judge for yourselves. 4688 is the number. It's a 241 Citrine round. That is Madeira Citrine. That is so kind of you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Suzanne. Thanks for joining us. And oh, that's so nice. And also Betty. Hi, Betty. Oh, the 14th. And oh, I see. The party's on the 14th. Birthday's on the 17th. Let me see what days those are. Let me see. Okay, Tuesday. Oh, so we'll have to party. Well, we may party the whole weekend next weekend then, Betty, for you. All right, so maybe next Club TVON we dedicate to Betty. Yeah, since her birthday's not until the 17th, that's a Tuesday. It's the one day we can't all celebrate together. Okay, Betty, thanks for the info. I'm marking that down now. It's wonderful. Well, happy early birthday to you, Betty. All right, let's talk about this 241. Diamond weight is 10 points. So you've got about 10 points in diamond weight there, and just, again, a swirl effect where your bail is going to be, basically you're going to stick your chain right where my tweezers are there. So your chain goes right on through. You can choose white, yellow, or rose gold on this one as well, and it's crazy affordable. So Debbie, I hope you like it. It's a pretty classic citrine for what we do, because a lot of times when we get really cool stones like this that are well known, we like to do really funky things with them. And yeah, I love that. That's really neat. See how the bail's kind of offset to one side and then leads into that citrine? Yes. A new register, and was it, did you say Dawn or Donna? Donna from Florida, huh? And she was picking up a 5-stone band? Awesome. Wow, that's wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Donna. Where in Florida is she at? She going to join us from Florida? That's wonderful to hear. Happy Mother's Day weekend to you, Donna. Enjoy. Where? My goodness, I'm not familiar, although I'm not a Florida expert. We've been there a couple short, brief times. But again, we've got a lot of Florida gals that shop here at TVON. So shout out to all of our Florida gals. And this is going to be, you know what, Debbie, we'll do this really quick. I'm going to measure it for you. We'll make it really affordable. It's supposed to be $6.99. On sale weekends, I like to do my own discounting. I don't like to just let you guys have all the fun. I mean, I like to have my hand at the discount first, and then you guys take discounts on top of that. So about 7/8 of an inch top to bottom here, white, yellow, rose. Here it is up close again. I'm not making it $6.99. Here comes my discount, the low price, and then we'll do that $50 off at checkout when you say yes, and I'll make it $3.99 instead. We'll just save you a bundle on that one. Very cool citrine. Hope Debbie likes it. If not, we can probably make her something, but that's a really pretty kind of light up from within cut. You have a gorgeous stone anyways, we know that. Madeira citrines especially are less like light yellow and more of that orangey pop, which gives that beautiful, then you still get the yellows that are bright coming through. It's kind of like when we see a really good mandarin, right? It's a similar perspective where the stone itself might be more orangey in tone, but when you see those bright flashes of yellow, that's a really, really good sign. And then our next request is for Sherry. Thank you, Sherry, for waiting. We have aquamarine drops, and keep the request coming. We will get to whatever. I realize on a holiday weekend like this, with these extra savings, you want to take full advantage. Still have 5-stone diamond bands if you need them in your gold color choice, so keep that in mind. And that is $399 only if you want white, yellow, or rose. That one being the yellow. Obviously a great look in the yellow because it brings out, it's like it's perfect matching with those bright golden gorgeous yellow flashes you get there, but certainly could be an option for you right there in the white if you want to go contrast, or even rose gold if you want to go way outside the box. All right, next up we are on our way. That is $399. Let's get to these aqua earrings. These are so beautiful, and these are drops. So something we've done a fair number of studs in aquas, but we haven't had too many in the drops. This is a really beautiful look. They are still Sierra Santa Maria, and that's really important here. You've got beautiful colors, deep, dark, rich, saturated aquas here that are so important. That's going to be, oh, I love this, $66.56, because that trillion style of pave leads into a larger diamond, which then leads into your aqua cushion, and that is Sierra Santa Maria. So you got that best saturation possible. They are a lever back. $66.56 is the number here, and 2 full carats of cushion aquas minimum, and then also 14 points in the diamonds, including those bigger stones, and then more of that light pave. That is so, so well done, and that pave leads into that larger stone, and then that larger aqua, and a lot of presents, and I'll try one on for you as well. Here's what we've got. White, yellow, rose, also an option here. We offer that on most everything, so another perk of shopping the TVON way. But also, in a lever back, mechanisms and all that, costly to do. It's not reflected in this discounted price tag. That is for sure. 1.5 inch in drop. I'm going to show that to you coming up here, so you can see that it's not, and that may sound dramatic, because again, a lot of times a drop earring might be 1/2 inch or just a little tiny bit here and there. This is really 1.5 inches is still, it's not like a, you know, hit the shoulder kind of drop or anything like that. It's really just a beautiful way to get that kind of at the jawline is where that stone will begin. So you've got a really flattering idea. Here's first the measurement for you. That icy blue really stands out of our Sierra Santa Marias. There you can see that measurement from top to bottom is 1.5 inches there. And you've got, look at that. So pretty, isn't it? Love them in the white. Think that's the best probably combination you want to choose. But, you know, sometimes a lot of people, they stay away from white gold with aquas because if it's another type of variety and it's not a really strong saturation, sometimes the yellow gold can tend to take away from that. When you have a stronger saturation like Sierra Santa Maria's give you, I don't think it's as much of a difference, right? You can really still go with the yellow, still go with the rose, and get that bright blue that's going to really stand out. How do they look on? Well, we're going to show you that right now, so you can see how that looks from a little bit further away here. So you can just see, I'll just hold that up, so you can really see how they look from just a distance away and give you that beautiful color that even from a long way away gives you some serious bright blues. That's what we love about that. That intense, I mean, right? Who's going to think that's an aqua? That's not typical aqua color at all. So you've got a really special look, and they're just so bright and powerful. Let's go back to our wheel. That's just a, again, see how they, right? Basically the jawline is where that stone begins. So nothing that's going to be like, you know, keeping them from daily wear. That's perfectly fine. We're going to get them out the door. They're not even $9.99 tonight. We got a huge sale event going on. Let's make it really easy. It's just one of the more important sale weekends in my mind, I think. So we're really treating you guys to something very special, and we can all get on board with celebrating those moms in our lives. And you know what we're going to do? Make them $777. Take another $50 off at checkout, and those will be yours for $727. Out the door and ready to go. And there's your white gold example. So white, yellow, rose, totally up to you. That was for Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Thank you again for that request. Love having those for you. So that's very, very special. And coming up, I think we are, oh, here come more requests. I was just going to say, I think I'm caught up, but then no, there are more on the way. Thank you so much. You missed the butterflies too. We'll try to reenact it. 777 turns into, is this L&M, that one? Okay. L&M looking for Paraibas? Big para, who? Oh. I'm sorry. I only see the bright red marker here. Okay, so Ellen is looking for, the emerald in the band. Lori is looking for Paraibas. Plain-ish. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. The price range we don't have? Okay. And let's try this. Let's see. Huh? Okay. I'm going to see if I have anything here. So kind of like a classic style, right? Well, the most classic of all, Lori, is going to be this 202. So we're going to show that. We're going to show the 3-stone. This is really fantastic. It's not quite, I'm not ignoring your price range, Lori, but we're a little light on Paraibas in like a real classic style. So let's start here, and then let me know, Sherry, what we think of those. Oh my, what we think of the aquas. Sorry, this just blew me away for a minute. That is very bright color, and certainly more like 70% green, 30% blue, but still, again, that is still Paraiba. Blues and greens together, but then you have, what is so striking is that the color of the Paraiba really inspired the side stones here. So instead of white diamonds, we did yellows. It's item number 5399. This is a 3-stone style, but even dressed up from there. And that's going to be, oh my goodness, that's such a pretty stone. That will be for somebody. 202 in size, 5399 is the number. It's 62 points, so you have a 31 point in the yellow diamonds on either side there, set in that 14 karat two-tone gold. Just a little bit of yellow gold just to hold those stones and kind of let that gold disappear behind the yellow diamonds. I have a really special way to get these out, to get this one out the door, and then we've got a band coming up. I'll do this really quickly here. If anybody would like this huge markdown from $16,999, right where that should be. Not a lot of room to move usually on a Paraiba that's over 2 carats. Watch me move. We're going to make it a lot better than that. It's only going to be $79.99 instead of the $17,000. And I realize, Lori, that that's not the price range you requested. We're trying to get, see if there's anything else kind of in a classic style. I have the big wide band in a Paraiba, but listen, that's for somebody who wants to collect a larger Paraiba. Because when you get a 2 carat plus in this stone that is clean and copper bearing, that is very, very rare. And at this point, not a whole lot of them left here. We've been one of the larger sources for Paraiba selection for you, really worldwide. So whether it's just TV, okay, but even beyond the 4 corners of your television screen, there are not many that are going to rival our Paraiba selection that go beyond TVON. So this is where you can get a really great, I love the pronounced way that all 3 stones set up a little higher, really setting up in that squared off design up off the hand. So a lot of light is accessing all 3 of those stones that are allowing them to just do what they do, be as brilliant as ever. So that's a 3-stone style. I also have a dome style band. This was here the other day, and I know a lot of people were thinking about this. It's a very large dome style setting. This is a Paraiba as well. It'll be 5236 coming up, and then Ellen, we've got your Colombian emerald that you requested, the exact piece. And let's take a look at this other Paraiba we have for you. This would be a band that's going to have almost, for whatever reason, it gives me like a celestial feel every time I see it because it's got this wide platform of gold. And this is a more traditional, like true blue-green 50-50 split here. And I don't mean like split, like divided. I mean like blended, okay? Like our true 50-50 ratio. That's at number 5236. That's the 141. So if you want to go with traditional color, here's a great way to go. Band at the core, but then you've got that big halo around the center and then 3 huge diamonds set in a what we call burnishing, which is where they're set down into the gold so it's flush with the surface of that gold band, and that's going to be 55 points total weight in the diamonds with still a very large stone. And then I think when you put a stone like this in a bigger, wider selection, like a band like this, like a cigar band, it in turn makes the stone, I think, look bigger too. And that, don't get me wrong, is a big Paraiba already, but when you put it in a band like this, it just makes it even more, I think, of a wow. That's what it looks like from a distance away on the hand. It's got that nice little curve to the band, so there's not like a sharp edge. It's also not too like bulbous where it goes like whoop-de-doo, like a rainbow. It's gonna be a nice kind of, again, keeping it lower profile for being a wider style so that it's very wearable, because what good is having a Paraiba in your collection that looks like that if you're not wearing it, right? The joy comes when you wear it and get to see it and gaze at it and just be mesmerized by your own stone, which these stones are very mesmerizing. Trust me when I tell you. It's, you never forget the first time you see a Paraiba, and that's, I think they tend to be that stone that as you own it and love it and enjoy it and look at it for years at a time, I think, at least I speak from my own experience here, I tend to marvel at them even more so. I can't get enough of this stone. And it's going to be, you know what, we've marked this down from $89.99 to $59.99 to $49. Did you have our aqua requester? No. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Who was your new register? What? Oh, my goodness. You won the ding, 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 ding. That's like the super, like, that's the, like the super kind of like sweepstakes prize. when you as an operator get a customer with your own name and they're brand new. Now, if you tell me they're in Southern California, you win the full, no way. Wait, are you kidding me? She's in Southern California? And what? Where? Oh, no way. Oh my God. You just won the big prize. She won the big money. Does that mean you need to go? Listen, if you don't play the lotto, then you should bet on a horse tomorrow for the Kentucky Derby. Because I think luck is on your side, Virginia. I'm just saying. You know, Jess didn't win the big lottery jackpot the other day just because of Joyce. It was all Joyce's fault. You know about that, right? There was a big hubbub about that. It became a big thing because Joyce was, you know, giving her all her luck. And then, yeah, so anyway. Will, Joyce, do you want to make a prediction for Virginia over here? Or her new caller, Virginia, already did it? I think she's all set. That's pretty cool. Welcome, Virginia. Virginia helped Virginia, and she's brand new, and she's from Southern California. That's amazing. All right. Hey, sister, soul sister. It's like a soul sister thing, right? All right, so before I sing full Lady Marmalade, we're not going to sing. The voice is already a little weak, and it's only Friday. So I better just, you know, slow my roll on the singing. But we're going to get a better price on the Paraiba for anybody who wants it. We'll make that $3,888, honoring a price from a wheel about 2 weeks ago. And that is going to be for one lucky caller. How about Ellen's ring? Little emerald action. Emeralds with the Stardust mounting, as we have now dubbed it, the Stardust ring. And it's item number 6416. Now, Ellen just had a birthday, right? She's a March birthday, but she's an emerald fan. We're about to show her a really good emerald in the round. Call me on this Paraiba. That should go at $38.88. Let's see who's got it. Of course, it'll be even less today because it's $38.58. $38.58, that's wrong. It's all right, that's wrong. $38.38? That sounds like, again, too lucky. That's too lucky, though. Wait, that's even luckier. We just got a whole streak going on. This is like that night that we had every single person call in and they were all royal names. Remember that? It was crazy. My mom couldn't get over it. She was like, what is up with all the royalty tonight? I'm like, I know. It was a royal evening. I think speaking of the royals, isn't the Queen celebrating her big 70th anniversary jubilee? Is that this weekend too? The 70th year on the throne, and there's a big jubilee celebration and some drama as well. But listen, it can't be the royal family if you don't have a little drama, right? Do you know that they're not letting Harry and Meghan stand on the balcony? They're not letting them stand on the balcony and wave to everybody. All right, yes. Okay. I personally 100% always think that Paraiba is better in white, especially just when you have this kind of surface area where there's a lot more gold than, let's say, that 3 stone we just saw. I think you're better off where you're going to see that much gold, and especially with that color of the Paraiba being 50-50 blue-green, I say white gold's your best bet on that one. But it is up to her. We can change it for you. So we're verifying on this one, and thank you so much. And yeah, you get the price, better price than $38.88, which will be a first for that one. Ellen, what do we think of this? I hear it's a special exact request. So she had an item number and everything. Sounds like she consulted the wish list. Now, does she have spreadsheets too, Joyce, or was it just like a wish list? Spreadsheets. I mean, how technical do we get on our TVON jewelry? Pretty technical sometimes. I've got all kinds of little fuzzy wuzzies on it. I can tell you, was that there in the beginning, or is that just growing as we show it? Is that just happening on its own? Okay, here we go. 30 points, Colombian emerald. It's 6416 is the number. What we have got. I know we just saw burnished diamonds in a Paraiba band. How about a few more? How about 49 points worth in a beautiful assortment of different sizes of round brilliance set into your band? It's 6416. It's a fabulous idea. It's a 30-point, but again, looks bigger. Emeralds always do that. There are certain stones out there that are just less dense. I'm sorry? On that one, you don't need to. And right now, it's a 7.5. And that one narrows nicely in the back, and it's not too wide across the top. So I would say you're going to be good in your normal size you need. Thank you so much on the Paraiba. Here we go with our 30-point Colombian emerald round. Hey, guys, I'm just about caught up with requests, so that means we need another batch coming in. We'd love to help you with your requests tonight. We've had a bunch of them in this first hour, so keep them coming. Here's the 30-point emerald, 49 points in diamonds. I love it in the yellow. You can do white. You can do rose. I think, actually, when you do the white gold, we saw that just a moment ago with the Paraiba, the diamonds are going to blend in more. They look so stunning as a contrast in the yellow, considering they're, again, burnished set. They extend all the way out to the very sides. You see how they taper down like a beautiful, like we call it, a stardust mounting. And there's your bright, bright, stunning. Look at that. It just looks like you couldn't have, if you were making an emerald, and I realize they do make emeralds in labs sometimes. We don't have lab-grown stones here, but I don't know how you would get any more perfect. It's like there's a point of glow literally all the way around the stone at every angle that just managed to light up at the same exact time, which is so amazing. Here it is on the hand. This is, by the way, a size ring that I think works even if you want like a really chic pinky ring. I've got it on my ring finger here. You can do whatever you wish. Any gold you want as well. It is a crazy good value where we're getting below 60, yeah, $61.99 is not going to work. We're not even doing 6,000, 5,000, 4, or 3. It's not 2, and it's not even $19.99. Hello value. It's what we're all about every day, but this weekend especially. You ready? $9.99. Takes it down to $9.49 at checkout. If you want to say yes, and this is my favorite thing, is from the driving angle, as I say it, the driving angle from the side profile, you still see diamonds. They wrap around the edges. They wrap around the side, just like you see there. So that is not just, again, it's not flat, but it's not, again, that whoop-de-doo. It's not that big dome style, right? So really manageable, easy to wear, and just fabulous in every way. And it's especially good because it's $9.49 instead of $9.99, which makes it even better. So lowest price ever on that one. It'll be fair to say that throughout the whole weekend, whenever you watch, whether it's the last 2 hours of tonight or 3 hours tomorrow morning or 3 hours Sunday morning on actual Mother's Day, it's fair to say, yeah, it's all the best deals. It's all the best values. Nothing's going to top what we're doing during the course of this weekend's shows. All right, big ruby on the way. I've got the ruby in the bridge, but I also have a marquise cut ruby. That's unusual. Kunzites here. Pink diamonds are here. I've got 2 varieties of kunzites. Either we can go a pear shape or an elongated emerald cut, if that sounds good to you. Let me know if anybody wants the emerald. That is a request, but it is available to whomever would like it. We also have a great wheel. Let's get to it as our top of the hour is already here. And there's another great diamond band, kind of a different variety. Got a larger diamond individually for you. We will walk you through a great looking wheel here, but let me know if you'd like this emerald. I'm going to go ahead, and by the way, heart-shaped Tanzanite alert. They're coming. We have a necklace and a ring. So 2 fabulous ideas in heart shapes. Let me set up this wheel, then we'll welcome everybody to the show. I want you to get an idea what's coming up to start our hour here. Starting with a fancy cut diamond, then a fire opal in a pretty classic there, halo design. Diamond band, we already have the 5 stone. Let's show you some more. And then we've got a really good looking green. That's really something. It's a little bit of teal, but not too much. And then we also do have this. I've got one more opal to show you. We'll put our opals in the background. Either a crystal opal with an orange base or the fire opal, which in this case is more red. So here's a quick look at 5. We'll give them a little bit of breathing room here, and you can see your selections. It's going to be all one-of-a-kind jewelry. That indicolite is not really indicolite. So if you want to change that, Joyce, that's definitely not blue enough to be an indicolite. It's more green. So it's really, if anything, like a teal tourmaline. There's a slight bit of blue, but not overwhelming. Not as much as I'd like to see to call it a true indicolite. So that's really a teal tourmaline. There's your crystal opal in the round. That's got that really distinctive kind of golden orange base. We have a fire opal here that's going to be in the halo design. Then here's a new variety of a diamond band. We did a 5 stone style. This is where you get actually 2, 4, 7 stones all the way around, but then each one has a halo. So it goes beyond just the basic. Is it 7 stones? Yeah, 7 stones. And the center stone in the middle is a big diamond. That's a 34 point in that fancy rhombus cut. So now that we're here, we're at the top of the hour. Want to welcome everybody to the show tonight. Happy Friday to you. Glad you're here. Kicking off the weekend. We can all kick it off together, which we love to do. It's Club TVON, but it's also a very special edition because it's also Mother's Day weekend. And so we have the mother of all sales going on. We've got the moms. We're celebrating. So moms out there, celebrate yourself. Celebrate, treat yourself. If you need a little last minute Mother's Day gift, listen, we can't get it there in time, but it's still an opportunity where you can say, hey, this is what's on the way. It'll be here sometime next week, right? So Mother's Day weekend, to honor the moms and to give you something really special, because most moms that I know really like jewelry, we're going to give you a $50 off every single piece you purchase throughout the show. And that means in addition to the already discounted prices that I'm offering on the air. So it just simply means what I was saying a minute ago, lowest prices ever. best opportunities of all time, chances to get your requests in, which a lot of people have heeded that warning and are doing just that and getting their requests in as fast as they possibly can, because again, we realize it's a busy weekend. We're going to be continuing the sale with the extra $50 off all weekend long. So that'll be Saturday and Sunday. But I know a lot of people are out with family and, you know, celebrating moms in their lives. So we want to make sure that, you know, again, we're opening up those request lines, get in all those requests. We'll show you what you need to see right away, and then you're good to go and you can carry on. But we'll be here all weekend with the sale, and then that'll all wrap up on Sunday. All right, so take a look at this wheel. On our way here with a little top of the hour special for you. Opals, fire or crystal, you choose. Can't decide. I like the fire, I like the crystal. I think they're both beautiful, totally different really. And then we have the diamond ring in the middle, diamond band in the front, and then that teal-ish tourmaline. We've got 5 pieces. They're all getting a huge, huge markdown, and I mean big time. Because that wheel should be $9.99 when all is said and done. Like a finale, like that's it, that's all, stop there and take 50 off. Instead of, this is going to wow everybody. Come on in early, by the way, a word of warning on a lot of things. Even though it's a big sale, we still have what we have, which means a lot of one-of-a-kinds. This is TVON after all, right? Somebody pointed out the other day, which we take for granted, they're like, I really love, they're newer, and they were like, I really love that you don't have like thousands of everything. That's really special, because that's how I like to buy jewelry anyways, right? And for years and years, people would, you know, custom make something or go to an auction house or an estate sale, and that's how they were insured to get a one-of-a-kind. I love that so often here, more often than not, you too are getting one-of-a-kind pieces that are really custom built for you. It's just a more convenient way to shop, and it's also more affordable in a way to shop custom one-of-a-kind pieces. And that's what's so beautiful about this. So call me early, because again, a lot of last call on this wheel here. They're not $9.99. This is all still going to be an incredible $50 off. By the way, one opal only on this one. The crystal opal's only in yellow. Just want to let you know there's only one gold color restriction, and that would be the yellow gold and the crystal opal. Yes. Let's try on the fire opal right now, and that'll be item number 1113. Just keep in mind, they are going lower, and I mean to a record-breaking price tag. How does that sound? A lot lower than even $9.99, and that's fair right there. We all know that. That fire opal, for example, is a 109 with 43 points and diamonds in the halo. Any gold you wish, but it's not $9.99. Nothing up here is. That's a gold color change. Remember, anything I can change out for you to a different color with the exception of the crystal opal that's in the back left. Everything else, you decide. You choose your gold. You choose your gold. Choose, whatever you want to do. Not that one. This one. Anything you want, guys. Here's what we'll do. Not $9.99, $8.99. I told you, we're setting records. We're breaking them and setting them. That's how it works, right? You break it, then you set it, like you set a new one. That's what we're doing here. It's not even $888 for any of those. This is really weird, and that makes it fun, is that we're giving away jewelry tonight. And it's your choice of solid gold VS diamonds throughout. Even that bigger 34-point center stone is still a VS. They're not $888, $799, or even $777. And yes, this is all before your extra 50. And yes, we are busy on our phone lines. And yes, we have backed up calls, so your patience is appreciated. Because we're going to do something absolutely the craziest thing. And don't forget about that big diamond in the center. That's a 34-point VS white diamond right there. And this band over here has a total of 63 points in diamonds. The 139 crystal opal and the yellow gold, that has 56 points in diamonds. So you're not just getting gold. You're not just getting an amazing center stone in the case of the opals or the tourmaline. You're getting VS diamonds at enormous carat weights here for this price tag. And they're not even $777. If we do $749, that sounds pretty good. But we're going lower than that. Come on in on the early side. This will be a very quick wheel. You know that. Operators, when you do have them, let me know. So we move those away as quickly as possible and say bye-bye to everything up here. It should be the bye-bye 5 is what it should be, because we're taking them down to $699, which makes them $649 when you say yes. All right, what else can we try on for you? Yes, name your favorite. We'll try it on and tell you all about it. How special is this? The wheel with the third, I keep going to the centerpiece there. Thank you. Oh, another one. Another diamond band coming up. All right. We got your request coming up, Joanne, next. All right, let's get to it. Any last questions? I'll give it 60 seconds. We got to go. Let me know. Yes. Which one? Teal. Here it is. It's a tourmaline. It's item number 4147. It's a smaller size right now, so it's a 284. Take a look at that. Teal, and that's cushion cut. Isn't that pretty? 20 points in diamonds, like an hourglass leading into that stone, but then it's got a bigger diamond right directly east and west of the smaller material, and sure enough, you can change the gold if you want to. Yes, Kevin. Okay, the tourmaline's on now, the crystal opal's next, and here we go, meaning like it just was. Oh, together, sure, yeah. Here's the opal by itself, then we'll put them on together. Unless Jess already has the tourmaline, then it's a one only and gone. Here we go with 1639, and then Jess, let me know on this tourmaline here, and then we'll show them together here side by side, so you can see they're trying to decide. The crystal opal is going to be a 139 round, yes. Tourmaline is gone. So Kevin, that one's already gone to Jess's collar. Here's the 139 yellow gold only on the opal. That's a 139 center with 56 points and a very lacy double halo. Yes. Measure the fire opal. You want a millimeter or like inches? Okay. All right. And bear with us if you're waiting on hold. We'll be right with you. Kevin, would you like the one and only opal? It's the only one I got there. Only crystal opal there in the yellow gold. Next up, I'm going to try on the fire opal again, and we're going to measure this. That fire opal, once again, is 1113 is your item number. I'm going to give you a quick measurement here. Let me grab a ruler, and we will show you the measurement from the top to the bottom. How about that? Does that help out a little bit, seeing that that is exactly a ½ inch from one end of the halo to the other. So that's the incredible fire opal with all that red to it. Okay, so now we have available lines open for you. So we didn't a moment ago, now we do. So we're good to go. There's that stunning fire opal with the halo and diamonds. Again, that's a 109, 43 points in the diamonds as well. Yes. Let's go. The band ring coming up. You got it. Here's the band style. That's going to have 4524 is the number there. Also in any gold you want. That'll be 63 points in diamonds. This is a very beautiful ring. Very detailed. Sits really low profile. Still stackable if you want to do it that way. That's a 63-point VS diamond weight there. So just about 2/3 of a carat. Also in any gold color. And yep, that's $699 minus your $50. There are not many rings here that are going to be $649 when all is said and done. That is where the whole wheel is, but it's last call. We'll give it a final, and I don't know how or why, but nobody's even asked about that 34-point diamond yet. And that is striking because there's a very big diamond there in the center, and that should be going. I just want to come in close on that diamond ring for a moment. We've shown the opals. Let me just bring this up with info, because obviously when you've got a really special stone, Kevin, we took you away from all your work for nothing. I'm sorry. He's like, I have better things to do than answer phone calls. But no, he's good. He's just, again, helping us out in a pinch here when the lines are backed up. This one I need to show you, though. 262. Let's just bring it all on up. Because that's a 34-point fancy cut diamond in the center with another 24 points around it. So, yeah, 58 total. Any gold you want. How is that ring $649? Yes. Let's do it. This one, it's a good one, right? And it's even got, there's a special surprise, it's got a finished under gallery. Doesn't really need it, but it's got it. Meaning that's not going to be, uncomfortable if you don't have the under gallery, but it's kind of nice that it's there. And keep in mind, I'm just imagining a wonder ring on each side and how special that would look. So that's an option for you. $649 at checkout. We've got our final couple of moments there. And that's what we call the rhombus cut. It's a really specialty look there. The way it shines, a lot like what you would get, kind of the payoff of an emerald cut. You see how I'm just seeing bright purples and bright pinks, and then it goes to yellow and orange, and I'm barely moving it? Is that, and by the way, if you're going, oh look, nice star filters you have there, nice sparkle filters. We don't have filters. Look at that stone. That's the stone on its own. Yes. The band side by side with this one. You got it. Like side by side on the same finger, side by side. Here they are together. So again, very different looks. Bigger stone, 34-point in the center. Lots of the same kind of look all the way. Yes. You got it. It's so cool, right? Backed up again. All right. We're seeing the light. It has a lot to do with the light that's coming off that rhombus cut. Yes. Oh. Wow. Oh, really? Yes. Yes, yes. Wonderful. And she's back for more. Well, this is exciting. And you know what? I heard from Betty. Oh, I see. So now she's home and she's watching. Well, Betty, I don't know if Betty knows, but Betty, we thank you. Betty told me earlier today in a message, she said, you know what? I'm telling everybody you know about TVON, including my niece. And now her niece just shopped a tourmaline. I love it. I love that. Yes, go ahead. The rhombus you got. Let me show that one more time. I meant to put that one back down and I put that other band. Yes. Okay, they won't stack completely against because you see those points there? So they're not going to go like whoosh right next to each other. They're not going to kiss. They're like keeping their distance, okay? They're socially distanced rings if we put them on together, and I'll do it for you. But I'm going to show you how close you can get because it's not going to be like a side by side because of the point that that rhombus kind of look gives you. So let me just show you what I mean. If you wanted to, Kevin, here's a trick, and these are all way too small for me, but you know, again, I'm going to slide them anyways. That's what they would look like together. Now, if you wanted one to slide up next to the other, you could probably do this. You could get this ring in a bigger size, go up a half a size bigger than you normally need, and then it would sit above. But then you would have those points hovering and kind of going over the diamonds. So if you're cool with that, that'll work. But as far as, see the design, that's as far as, and I cheated it a little bit. I brought that band on the rhombus in a little closer to the band in the back. So again, that's about as close as they're gonna get. But that's where our wonder ring comes into play. If they have a wonder ring, that would slide up a little bit closer to the rhombus style that you're seeing there. Either way, I think the rhombus may be gone. The band is here. We're verifying on both. It's a special set. But there's nothing that says that rings, when you put them together, have to sit next to each other. They can stay a little socially distanced if you want them to, you know, or we'll call it sparkle distance, you know. Just because, again, it still looks all right? It still looks okay. It's kind of creating that specific kind of unique individual look that's all your own. So here's another look at that rhombus up close. Just want you to see that one with all those just bright, powerful lights of color. And it's amazing how one moment it's purple and one moment it's green and one moment it's orange and yellow. And those are all the different colors of the rainbow. Who was that, Kevin? Hi, Margaret. Margaret? Did I get that right? Margaret? Margaret, thank you. Hope that explanation made sense. All right, coming up, the tourmaline. I love that one. Thank you, Paula. Enjoy. Tourmaline gone, diamonds are going, fire opals. I think that crystal opal with that golden color might still be here. I do have another type of band for you to look at that was made as a request here. So we'll show you another one here on the way. This was a caller named Joanne who was looking for this one. And that's, the bezels with a little bit of texture. So it's a 7-stone style. Yes, 7-stone style again, thank you. We had a 5-stone style earlier that were not bezel. They were prong set. This is where you get the bezels, but they're textured bezels. So in that, you know, we've seen smooth bezels. We obviously have a little bit more of a texture. It makes it look like a crown around your stones. And that'll be item number 4134. We have another request. Keep them coming. Sherry's got a request as well for 1-inch hoops. Insistent on that button release. I know we're converts, right? We got to have that. Got to have it now, right? We all want that little button release. That makes it so much better and gives it the longevity you want in a diamond hoop. 121 is your diamond weight here on the 7-stone style. Here's something that sits really nicely, and because there are no like prongs per se, right? It's not a prong in there. It's actually even the bezels themselves are sit side by side by side. So it's a really, you know, sleek kind of ring. Still gives you a little sparkle off the texture that gold has when you see those bezels and how they're created. Now this one's going to give you a larger diamond weight. It's a carat 21 among those 7 stones. And what it always looks like to me is it gives you that feeling like it's an eternity band, right? It just, when you have more diamonds going across the way a little further, it gives the notion like they could just keep going, but without any of the headache that comes with eternity bands sometimes, where you have to, again, leave it in the size it is. And sometimes the size diamonds don't meet up exactly right for your size that you need in the ring size. So then there's a gap. It looks a little funky. So, you know, eternity bands can be a challenge. They can also be uncomfortable. They can be downright uncomfortable when you have, you know, gold digging into the side fingers there. So here's a sleek way to do it. It's, again, not an eternity band, but kind of looks like it is because you have diamonds going a little more than just halfway around. And we've got a carat 21 among those 7 stones. So very impressive diamonds once again. Great value, $27.99 original. Price tag, we're doing better than that. It's also available, and yep, you got it, the white, the yellow, the rose. So no question there, no issue there. And yet, we are talking about a 121, just to give you that, you know, important calculation. There's 17 points each, yes. Yeah. Are we resorting to weird shaped diamond now? Is that what we're calling it now? Technically, it's a rhombus. That's why I use that term. I go on the technical term, rhombus. All right, so yes, call it what you want though, right? It's your jewelry. Call it what you want. You know, that's kind of the cool thing. Take a look at this ring one more time. Brenda was asking about what this, I knew we had a lot of questions on. Last time we saw it was on with something else. So here's a look at it again. That was 262 is the number, any gold you wish. And that was part of our 699 wheel where they turned into 649. And then it's got the pave halo and even pave diamonds down the shoulders of the ring, and that is $649 at checkout for that one. So that's pretty cool ring there, and great way to do a diamond in a different way, right? I love it as a pinky ring, thumb ring even might be workable as well if you want to just have some fun with it. You know, it's certainly that if it was $6,900, I probably wouldn't just say have fun with it, right? But since it's a discount from where it ever should be, and it gives you that kind of light return from that diamond, from that fancy cut, that's a beautiful way to do it. Here we go back to the 7-stone style for Joanne. It is different item number here, 4524. We're going to, no, that's the wrong one. That's the other band. This is 4134 rather. And Tony's a step ahead of me there. We're going to blow it out for $9.99. So that way we had either the 5-stone style with the 20 pointers, or you can get the 7-stone style with the 17 pointers. They're technically a little greater than 17, but approximate here, 17, which is just a little bit shy of 1/5 of a carat. So great look, still big diamonds, and may even look a little bit bigger because of the way they're set with that kind of faux bezel. I mean, it is a bezel, but textured. So that's your call. Again, if you need to see the 5-stone ring, again, we can bring that back out. Happy to do that. That was in our very early moments of the show. So happy to bring that out for another look if you'd like to see the comparison of the two. But that's a really, really special way to go for 7 stones. Did I get that right? Yeah, 7-stone style, maybe even a little lucky. Thank you. We've been talking about a lot of luck today. So, hey, you got a lucky chance there as well to get something really, really beautiful and a little more unique, right, with the extra texture around that style. So that's a great way to go. Let me know if you'd like that band, and that was for our requester, Joanne. So coming up next, hoops on the way. These are for, was it Sherry or Shelly? Sherry? Sherry, that's right. Sherry. All right, so coming up, Sherry, we've got some hoops on the way. Item number 212. I always say with these earrings, with the item number being that is, if you're looking at diamond hoops in like a magazine ad, there's a little tiny little bit of italicized print at the bottom of the page that's going to say price upon request. And there'll probably be a 212 phone number to call. And that's going to lead you to the great big designer price tag. We're going to show you what we can do on what designers still don't, which is a VS Diamond inside out style hoop earring that is done in this occasion in an oval. And that's just, it's a slight oval. It's nothing too pronounced, but you get that inside out style. I think an ovals really makes sense for a 1-inch because a 1-inch is not dramatic, right? It's not going to be like overwhelming. So important to have the oval because the longer it is, the more diamonds you're going to get to see that they're lining the back side of the earring. So what that means is if you've got a little more drape, sometimes there's not a lot of point to doing an inside out if it's a smaller hoop, because who's ever going to see the inside diamonds if they're really short? In an elongated hoop like this, you can appreciate that more. Yes. Yes, let's do it. I was offering to do that. I think we need to do that, right? The big difference here is going to be the way they're set and how far they go. So guys, I had a request here just to show that 7-stone band with the 5-stone band. They are the same price. So here they are completely side by side to take a look at, just to give you an idea. So if you're trying to make up your mind, and we'll walk you through the carat weights here. So that's the 7-stone style that are more bezeled, right? Textured bezels, 7 stones, 121. You are getting greater diamond weight here. Did I really do that at the same price? How does that make sense? Okay, I'll tell you how it makes sense. Technically, they're a little smaller individually, but you'd never know it. 5-stone style, remember, these are $9.99 each, so the price is identical. You're choosing your gold, you're getting the $9.49 price tag at checkout. The difference is here, 7 stones, bezel set, 5 stones, prong set. They'll go a little further. These are 17 plus pointers each, 20 pointers each. That's the difference, and that's how it breaks down. But really, honestly, you're just choosing, there's a look you're going to like better. And certainly this would be the classic of them all right there. But if you're concerned at all with prongs If your preference is to have no prongs at all, maybe you want to think about the bezels. And I realize it looks like texture. That doesn't mean it's sharp. It doesn't mean anything's standing out or sticking up or going to catch on anything. So you can just, again, wear it how you like. They're both stackable. I think you obviously get a little bit more width to your diamonds on the 7-stone style than you do the 5. But again, that kind of depends on your finger size as well. If your finger is a little smaller than mine is, then those 5 stones might go all the way across. I wear a size 6. So that's $9.99 your choice of. Does that help out, Antonio, a little bit? $9.99 is your price tag, which automatically comes down to $9.49 at checkout. All right, we'll go back to our diamond hoops. We're going to get you a full look at these here as well, so you can see what 105 in diamonds looks like in item number 212. It's a 105 diamond weight. They are slightly, and I mean just slightly oval. So from the front, they're still going to look when they're on like they're round hoops, which is very flattering either way. Yes. Zoom in on the 5, like up close or on the hand? On the hand, you got it. We had it up earlier, so I'm happy to put it back down on the wheel as well. That's obviously the closest way we can show it to you. And then I'll just reach and zoom, reach and zoom. There we go. That's a close-up of the 5 stone right there. So you can see how that looks. On a size 6 finger, it leaves a little, you'll just see a little bit of band on either side. If you had a really tiny, like finger, if your finger was like a 4 or even a 5, you probably wouldn't see much of the gold, right? Because your finger's more narrow. So you wouldn't see much of the gold at all, and it'd be stone side to side. So that just kind of depends on, naturally, if you had a size 10, you might see a little bit more gold on the side. So it just, that kind of variance depends on your ring size. Does that make sense? All right. So that's the close-up. Back to the wheel we'll go here, and then we're going to show you what we can do on these fabulous hoops. Carat 05 here, and that's, I really like these. These are really pretty, and they have the button, which I know is special requested here, to have that button release. So let me show you what that means on the hand here. Do you see that side profile? In the back, instead of just pulling them apart with just brute force, you just click that button, press it down, it opens up, kind of springs open, and then you have easy on, easy off, and that means you're not ever bending that post, because what happens to lock it, if you're going, okay, so what's the trick to close it? Nothing. You just literally, so there's the, I pushed it down. Now to close it, you're simply going to push it. Do you see how it's not quite closed all the way? See, it's on that little, there's that little notch to the post. You push it in. When that's by your ear, you're going to hear that click close. When you hear that click, you know it's locked. So you're good to go. So that's what you're waiting for. You know there's going to be like a little double kind of click closure. That's when it's locked. So they're super secure. And the only way to release them would be if you press that button down. I just put it on, and you literally hear a very nice little click. So you know that it's good to go. That's super important. And again, that's how you'll know. And then you're never ever, it's simple, easy to release it, because you're not just pulling at your earring here. That's what's really, really important. So we'll take a look at them on here just for a moment, just to give you an idea from a distance away and see what that looks like, and give you that kind of idea. There you can see how beautiful the hoop comes up a little over the post. That's important as well, so that you're not seeing any stretched out piercings at all. You've got a great look there, but then also you've got that beautiful inside out style. So as you move side to side, you are seeing and appreciating the diamonds that are lining the inside of the back of the hoop as well. Back to the wheel we'll go. That's in the white. We have all 3 gold colors available for you as well in this hoop, and it's also 1 inch long by 3/4 inch wide, hence the oval. So again, a 1 inch round hoop would be exactly 1 inch diameter. This is 1 inch by 3/4. That's what gives you that oval shape. We're going to give you huge value, and they're on their way out for just $999, which will be $949 at checkout for you as well. So a huge extra savings on an already fantastic price on a real classic. I mean, something that, quite frankly, every gal needs to have, unless you have a total aversion to hoops, right? I mean, if you're a hoop gal, you got to have a diamond hoop. And the best way to do that, the highest end way to do that, is with a VS inside out diamond hoop with the button release. So this has everything. Like if you were actually creating, if you were putting a wish list together of everything you needed to have in the perfect diamond hoop. And listen, as someone who's designed a lot of hoops for myself before TVON existed, let me tell you, there's a wish list. There's a lot of different, it's not as simple as just a hoop. You have to think about what size hoop, what is the length going to be, what is the individual size of the diamonds. These are quite large. What's that carat weight going to be? What's the gold color going to be? What's the release like? What's the hinge going to be? All of that. Do you want just a single row in the front, or do you want to go all out and go the inside out style? But that all, every time you say yes, 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 I want that, I want this, I want that, it's costing more ordinarily. Not here tonight. So $949 at checkout if you like those. We'll give them a final 60 seconds. Those are must-haves. Anybody taking hoops? Diamonds, you're all set on the diamond bands? Okay. We answered those questions on the bands. Let us know if you need more comparisons, and then we'll get back to some color. We've had a lot of diamonds here, but we're ready to go into some fabulous exotic color. And that's going to be, my goodness, we got a lot of options here for you. I have one Paraiba, remember that Paraiba 3 stone with the yellow diamond still here. Have an incredible look at a ruby. I'm really digging the heart-shaped tansy, though. So I know I've talked about it. Probably time to show it to you, right? And then we'll follow the ring with the necklace to match. And I mean, this is a true match, like an exact, perfect, couldn't design it better match. Let's get to the ring. Shall we do it? A heart-shaped tansy? We don't have many of those. And I love this because not only is the stone a heart shape, the whole ring is designed with that heart shape influence. This is so, so pretty. And my last of the blue wing block Ds, but do call us on the hoops because you need a great pair of diamond hoops, and you don't need 100 pairs of hoops. You need one great pair. You know, if you do it right the first time, you don't need to go back and upgrade years from now. You've got everything, honestly, everything you could need in a diamond hoop is right here. Down to that closure, which might sound silly, but it makes a world of difference and is going to maintain the beauty and the wearability of your earring a long time from now. Because are hoops going anywhere? I don't think so. Hoops are icons. Diamond hoops, the ultimate. We all have plain hoops, we all have gold hoops, we all have sterling hoops, all that's good. But to get the VS diamond hoops, amazing. And we're very, very busy, of course, because rarely are they getting an additional discount from their already incredible superstar price. All right, you guys ready? It's the bottom of the hour. Let's talk heart shapes. I can't think of anything. If I could do feasibly like a whole show or a whole weekend even of heart-shaped jewelry, this would be the weekend to do it, right? Because we are showing the love, feeling the love. So, whoa. Wait, this isn't even down on the wheel yet, and look at the reds coming through. On the upper lobes of the heart, defined heart shape. Like this is so, more so than even like a defined heart shape. This is that deep, beautiful carving of that cleft. Look at that, how that's done. And that is why the overall, listen, if you like hearts, why not emphasize it? The whole ring is done in a heart shape in addition to the stone itself. This is so pretty. And I'm not the heart shape fanatic, but that's a really pretty ring because I'm seeing color that I've not seen out of our heart shapes. Guys, they do this. They oftentimes do that thing where when we get a stone that has a cut that allows a blue wing block D to give you more sparkle, there are really 3 different shapes that do this. It would be the rounds, it would be the trillions, and it's usually the heart shapes, where sometimes that extra brilliance you get, the extra light that emanates from the stone, sometimes takes away or just kind of, it draws your attention away from the reds. Like the reds might still be there at the core of the stone, the saturation's there, but you're getting lost in the sparkle, which a lot of us will sometimes take over the red flashes. The rounds do it, the trillions do it, and quite frankly, the heart shapes do it too, which is great because if you like sparkle, you get that, which is not really something that you usually see with Tanzanites. With this stone, this is about the reds. So if that has been, let's just say, maybe that's been a dilemma for you. You're going, I really like heart shapes. I like the sparkle, but I want to see the reds. That's what, after all, separates the blue wings from regular block Ds. It's what really separates the blue wing block Ds from all the other material, which is, at this point, block C, which is a totally different color altogether. Here's how you get something really, really special. Take a look at this. I don't want you to wait because it's as simple as loving the piece. We have the prices you're going to love. There's no question about that. The prices, that's not a problem here. It's our big holiday Mother's Day weekend sale. So don't worry a thing about that. 6410 is the number, but this is exclusively for our Friday night Club TVON audience. Did everybody get their hoops? I hope so. I hope our requester got them because, you know, love having those, but they're always popular with everybody, so I never know if the requester got them or not. But congratulations, everybody, on the hoops. I can't get over the reds that are coming through here. That's new. That's fresh. here's what we have for you. Very, again, super defined heart shape. I just know, usually if you see some red in a heart, it might be a little speckle here and there on the sides. This goes all the way up to the top lobes there, all the way out to the very edges of the side of the stone. It's going even to the base. I mean, you see it right there next to the prongs, and this is only moving just side to side. Wait till you see it move up, down, side to side. Then you're really going to get a look at this. It's our 388 blue wing and a whole lot of diamonds. Loving this one. How about a full carat of diamond pave done up to the nines where you see that. I love that extra. You know, for me, what makes it is the outer edges of the gold there, the mirror finished border, if you will, that doesn't go all the way around. Notice that? We give it that seamless from the halo where it jumps down to the band itself. It's just diamonds continuing, right? But they just accentuate the heart shape by adding the mirror finishing right up here and at the bottom V as well. So you get that really beautiful defined heart shape. Nobody's missing that heart shape action. And yet, here we are on a holiday weekend celebrating moms all around the world. And yep, moms that are near and far, moms that just, again, I think moms that are not even necessarily our moms, but those motherly figures in our lives, those best friends that are who we lean on for support. And all of those just, again, fabulous ladies in our lives who really are just always there, which is really, again, that selfless love that moms give. I'll tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to make this a huge opportunity, a $69.99 ring, or here's what I'm thinking. Since I might have more than one person thinking about this, right? It's just a guess, but I know we haven't seen many. Look at that. See the continuous just drop down there where it just continues? From that outer border of the bigger diamonds to the side, which is pave that goes wider to a little bit more narrow. Wait till you see this on the hand. Do we have anybody thinking about it so far? I don't know. Maybe not yet. Wow, what a pretty ring. What a beautiful, beautiful ring. And there it is from a distance away. On the hand, you're still seeing the reds. It's still all there. You're not thinking about this one yet? Nope. Nobody. Okay. Maybe it's the $69.99 price tag, because I know it's not the stone. The stone lacks nothing. Would this be total taboo? I know it's a sale weekend and all, and I know I got these crazy prices and the extra 50 off, but would it be so wrong? Because I thought we'd have a lot of people on the phone lines. I have nobody yet. Not a one. Could I help you out with not just a better price, but what about really gambling? I hope I hope that there's a little luck for me here tonight too. I hope so. Because I'm thinking, just to make sure that we make let's have no reservations here, because it's not something that I can honestly say, oh, don't worry, if you miss this one, wait a month and we'll have another heart shape. Oh, don't worry, wait 2 months and we'll have another one. It's not like that. That's not how heart shapes or blue wings or anything in our collection of Tanzanite is working. It's now. It's go time. When you see something you love, you have to go. And you have to get that, because otherwise, what are we going to do? How do we bring more back when we don't have them? And it's not like you can just talk to a dealer and go get more. It is a private collection from the start. So what we had 3 years ago is, well, obviously dwindled because we've sold them every day since. So here's what I'm thinking about doing, is putting it on the auction block and letting you choose your price and getting away from $69.99, as great a value as that is, for a stone that has that amount of red all the way through. And I mean, it's all the way through. It's from the point to the lobes to the very, very, very outskirts. It's everywhere. And yet we're not going to ask for $6,000 to open. We're putting it on the auction block on a sale weekend. That's not normal, but we're going to try it. See who's out there. Take a look at it. It's not $6,000. It's not $5 or $4. I'm not even thinking maybe $3,500. We're getting warmer, right? Another request. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. So her spreadsheet let her down. It was a spreadsheet. See, this is why I don't do spreadsheets. They're not even right. You can't rely on those. I would have no idea where to start on a spreadsheet. Yes. 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 I think I remember the one 2. I do believe I remember it. Thank you so much, Manfred. You know, this is what we love. First time blue wing, just what? Now that's what's interesting. 3+ years into the experience, finally said, you know what, I'm going to get one. And said it's better in person, right? Yeah, that's what they are. And so if that looks like that on TV, and everybody who's ever gotten one has pretty much had that same sentiment as, that looks even better when I get it at home. I'm amazed. This is why you try it. And we have new shoppers out there in abundance tonight. Wouldn't it be nice to have this to start your collection? How about $3,000 to start? I'm still not looking at an open. I have nobody verifying at all. And that is a bit surprising given this color of this stone and the rarity of the shape. And the fact it's got a full carat and beautiful bigger diamonds around it. I have no $3,000 open. This is getting interesting. Maybe it's not the night for auctions, but I'm going to try it. And I'll tell you what, to sweeten the deal, we won't even start at 30. You know what? I'm already past that. I was like, oh, 35? Could we start there? No, I already went lower than that. It's like full on, like desperation mode already on the auction open. And yet I'm not going to go 29, 28, 27, 26. How about this? $2,500 done. We'll make it $50 increments if we get that open. It'll be a $50 step up, and that's going to do it because that is a mega, mega, mega stone, and that is a rare shape. And that's why there weren't a lot to start with. There weren't a lot ever because, yeah, that's a wasteful cut. And you think that the guys that were mining that material, because, by the way, the collector who got him to us, he was one of the miners. He was the miner. They didn't even travel between two hands from the mining to us. It's the same guy. So it was literally miner to TVON. That was it. So here we are, and no open at, wow, no $2,500 open. I'm stunned, but it is Mother's Day weekend. It is a sales show. So I think really, truly, if we're going to push the boundaries of value, this is the moment to do it. I'm not going to ask for $2,500 to open because I'm a believer that somebody out there does like the ring, does see what we're seeing with that stone. Sees the color, sees the red, sees all that intense, nonstop side to side. Again, another heart shape where some heart shapes might have a little bit less color through the middle. This does not. It is the same perfect saturated blue wing, best of the best. I mean, it's the literal best in the world. And yet we have no open at 25. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try something different. We're going to go. We're still giving you $50 off if you shall win. So I'll say when you win. Again, keeping that optimism. When you win, whatever that's at, it's not looking like it's $2,500. When you win, you still take $50 off. Still, take your $50 off. But I'm going to need bidders because there's only one way to win it, and that is to bid. You got to be in it to win it. And how do you do that? You call that phone number. New shoppers, veteran shoppers, listen. How long we've been shopping together, finally got their first blue wing, and are like, this is amazing. It's amazing. It really is. I'm going to start at $2,000. Oh, yeah, I didn't go to 24. I just went down to 2. We went, boom, like down to the bottom. $2,000 to start and $50 increments. Ah, the no increment. I love that, too. If we do get the open, no biggie. You could come in and bid because you would get that bid right back because it's $50 off everything, including now my very ill-advised auction. So here's what we're going to do. Final, let's give it 60 seconds to get the open, maybe, Tony? You want to do that? 60 seconds. I got to believe that we're going to get an open when a stone looks that good, and now it's just extra, extra, extra low. And that's what we're doing. It's a holiday weekend that we're making, again, mom's dreams come true. Moms out there, do you want the heart shape? Heart shape. We love a heart shape, but I have truly, I honestly can't tell you how many individual heart shapes I've had in blue wing block Ds, but it's probably been, I wouldn't say it's hundreds. I've had hundreds of ovals, hundreds of cushions. I've probably had a good 60 emerald cuts, but I've maybe had a dozen or so heart shapes. I've not had one that looks this good. I have not had one with this much red. Let's take a look at it. I got no open. All right, I'm moving. I'll give it 60 seconds and we'll see what we got. That's astounding to me. Astounding that I can even have a ring with, let me come in even closer. Let's take a look at it. I mean, scrutinize it. There is not, my goodness, there is not I really don't think there's anything else you could ask for in that ring. I mean, look at what's happening. And again, reds in every corner and direction and side and angle and top and bottom. It's amazing. Do we have the open at $2,000? I think we might. Virginia, you're out. She's like, I was never in. You weren't in on this one. Oh, what a shame. Que lástima. Okay, so do we have the open end? Do we have 2,000? We got it. Who's it to? Ah, the one bidder auction. Ooh, the one bidder auctions. They're killers, man. It's killer. I mean, especially when you start this low. I mean, how many times did I drop that open by another $500 here and another $500 there? And here's where we are. We're at 2,000. Now, Antonio, are you on this one? No. Okay, so we have one bidder. Sharon, I hear, is in the lead. Is she a mom? Celebrating Mom's Day? Pretend that's what your kids would give you if they knew what. I always say to my mom actually did something revolutionary this year. True story. How many times have you asked mom or a mom, or have you been asked as a mom, what do you want for Mother's Day? Mom, is there anything you need? Is there anything you want? And they say, no, not a thing. Or say, just your company. I'd love for you to come visit once in a while, or something like that. My mom actually, she told me what she wanted. You guys know that because she picked out a piece on the air, which she got delivered today. And she did even better. She must be changing her ways in her older age. She's changing. She even told my brother what she wanted from him. Listen, it's never too late to change, and it's never too late to add a heart shape to your collection unless you call after the next 2 minutes. We have one bidder on the lines. And I'm saying, moms, this is a time to treat yourself. It's obviously not a smart idea by me to do an auction on a Friday night, but here we are. And it's happening. I can't take it away now. There is no going back. This heart shape is going to Sharon's house unless anybody has anything to say about that. We're going to be giving it 2 minutes on the clock. It is a $50 increment. Sharon's actually getting it for $19.50 if she wins. If you came in and bid $20.50 and let's say nobody else bids and you win, you pay $2,000. So this is really, again, the truly go backwards auction. I've already gone backwards on the open how many times? And now when you win it, we're going to go backwards from wherever your bid is at. So it's really, again, value on top of value on top of value. And we're at $2,000 with the final 2 minutes. And this is why I say the moms need to really, you know what you want, moms. You know what you want. And being good moms that you are, don't always share that with the world. But I got to tell you, if that's what you want, there are no excuses here because this value is incredible. And the savings are beyond. And you got a $50 savings extra, and there's only a $50 increment. So, I mean, that is just, I hope this is looking something like however you're watching, wherever you're watching, I just hope that it looks like what it looks like where you're watching. Because I don't understand how a piece like this is only warranting a $2,000 bid so far with one bidder. That I don't know. But that is sometimes the reality of a Friday when we don't have all of our viewers. So take a look at it. 2 minutes starts now. I'm going to try it on again. That is an unbelievable ring. It's the fabulous red flashes of color that we don't usually see out of a heart shape. We address that. And you get 1 full carat in diamonds. And we've only spent, only about $60,000 of airtime to lose $5,000 on the ring. So, hey, it's all good, right? So here we are, $2,000, last call on the clock. We are at 90 seconds away from sending this to our winner and congratulating. Will it be Sharon? Will it be somebody else? We don't know, but I know this is a value, and we know we have time to get you in if you call in the next 83 seconds now. 83 seconds away from congratulating a winner. So come on in. That's just not right. And that's a nearly 4 carat. Here, I'm not even talking about the carat weight because who cares? Honestly, it's that color and that saturation, but it's important too. So that's a 388. That's a very impressive size to get in a Blue Wing Block D, especially when it's only at $2,000. So our very last call is now. Where's Sharon calling from, Jess? Because there's no competition for her yet. Oh my goodness, the gloves are off. Should we call her daughter right now and share that with the world? Should we tell her that? Speaking of moms, I'm sure she said this all with a sense of humor and in jest, but I have to share this with the world because it's too good not to. Sharon's in Jersey, right? She said, I'm by myself this Mother's Day, and I'm celebrating by myself. Because my daughter, this is what she said. I'm only repeating what she said. My daughter decided that her mother-in-law was more important than her mother. Listen, Sharon, I'm sure that she switches off. She's probably got it. There's a reason, right? Or yeah, maybe she owed the husband, whatever, right? That's it. Well, Sharon, you're making it up to yourself in a very nice way here. That's the way you do it right there. And like I said, you know what you want, right? Don't wait for her to get you something or even be there. Just get what you want. And better yet, listen, if she went out to buy you a Blue Wing Block D heart-shaped 388, you don't want her going out there spending like $200,000. Just you spend two, get it, and save the money, right? And you get exactly what you want. Is anybody else thinking about this one? Do we have 2,000? Yes, go ahead, Antonio. 2,050 on this one? Yes or no? You got it? Let's just sold. Sold. Congratulations, done. And Sharon, you get the the Medal of Humor for the day. Cracked me up. I love that. Oh my goodness. Well, listen. My mom is not getting anybody with her this weekend either, unfortunately. So I have another emerald to show Ellen. This is the one she was asking for. I remember this ring. I know my mom's going to be settling for watching me on TV and getting a phone call from my brother. And if it makes you feel any better, Sharon. Yeah, she's going to join me virtually on her screen at home, and my brother hopefully will call her. I'm going to see my brother this weekend, so if he doesn't, I'll be sure and remind him. Anyway, here we go. I'm having my belated birthday celebration with LA people here this weekend, so on Sunday night. So yes, look for me out and about and tearing up the streets of Hollywood on Sunday night. And back in probably by 10. All right, here we go. Because, Sunday's an early morning for me, so I can't stay out all night on Sundays. I'm an old lady now, too. So, got to keep all that in consideration. Here's our 5903 item number. Ellen, might that be the one you're looking for? It's a very clean, I've called this perfect before. I've called that stone perfect, which I probably shouldn't have, but I did. It's, because no stone is perfect from Mother Nature, but that is nothing visible. And that is a square emerald cut, Colombian emerald, 37 points with 10 points in diamonds. Oh, I was going to show the necklace too. I don't understand exactly what I'm going to do with the necklace because I do have a necklace to match. So keep that in mind. And for our auction winner and also anybody else thinking about a heart shape, I have a necklace. It's going to need some price maneuvering, but what else is new? Here's what we'll do on this one for Ellen. Is that the one she likes? It's a yellow gold style now. We can change the gold for you. Easy peasy to wear. It's got the bigger burnished diamonds, 6 of them in total, 3 on each side. Great look. Finished on the interior. It's a pinky ring size right now, so I'm going to try, at least for me it is, so it's a 4. That'll fit really nicely right here. And that's actually probably how I would wear it. So kind of a cool way to do it, but we're going to size it to any size you need. It is $777. That is a brand new low. Also, $50 off. Gotta love that. And Jess, you're going to tell Sharon that we're going to be here on Sunday morning. So if she needs some company on Sunday morning, we'll be here. And she can have Mother's Day brunch with TVON. For years, I've called it brunch with TVON. It's going to be Mother's Day brunch with TVON. Who's bringing the eggs? Huevos rancheros? Breakfast burritos? What are we thinking? Eggs Benedict. We need to go with my mom's favorite. Hers is Eggs Benedict. That would be her brunch dish of choice. Eggs Benedict, anybody? With crab cakes? Okay, Tony, I know. I'm hungry. You're hungry. I know. I'm sorry. All right. Yes. Thank you. Yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold. What are we thinking? $727 at the checkout. I like that. How about the heart-shaped necklace? Just so they don't get too far away from each other. 2 hearts beating as 1. Let's take a look at this. We had the ring. We're going to bring you the necklace. Item number coming up is $66.99. Let's take a look at this together. Ooh, well, I don't have the ring on anymore, but there's the, I know it's probably fresh in our mind, right? That would be the match in the necklace. Wow. Full necklace. The chain is attached to the piece. The chain also has 2 bigger bezel set diamonds that are about 1 inch away. And then you have diamonds all the way around your heart shape. Just had to bring this out. 6699. It's a 280, so it's about 1 carat smaller than the ring. It also has, wow, 35 points in the diamonds as well. You can choose your gold. I'm going to try to show this up close, even though this is a little awkward to hold, but I'm going to do my best here for you because you have to see. We just saw really a fantastic heart shape, right? Well, yeah, there's one that also is going to be a fantastic piece. And if anybody wants the full necklace here, I'm taking everything into consideration here. And a big part of that is what just took place in that auction. So got to make this one really, really affordable. And how is it already? Almost our final hour. Oh my goodness. So we only have a little more than an hour left. So continue to get requests in if you have them. We'd love to help you out with those requests. Let me know what you'd like to see in the show before we go, because we've only got an hour left in this Friday evening. I have got, what did we sell that for? I don't even want to think about that. I blocked it out the second it happened. Remember the Tanzanite ring that we just had? That really happened, right? So it's going to actually influence, it's going to have to, because this necklace is priced to sell tonight at $4,199. I got something special for you. It can't be $39.99. That's still not going to work. It can't, quite frankly, even be $29.99. And it really, with all logic, that's not logic, but logic considering the illogical things that are happening in my auctions, I can't even make this $19.99. So how about this? Giveaway. We've got the one. Change the gold if you want to. I have not had, we had a heart-shaped Tanzanite pendant. I think it's still here, but it's like 20 grand. How about a heart-shaped necklace, chain included, all attached with diamonds bezel set in that chain, and we're not asking for 19, 18, $17.99. Forget about it. We'll make it $17.77 and you get the whole necklace, but it's really $17.27 at checkout. How about that? Much better, right? So I mean, think about what just happened. That auction, more than one winner here from that auction, because now whoever gets this, another winner, right? That's another winning deal right there, because that auction is fueling that discount right now. That's what's happening. So this is where auctions they're serving more than a purpose just for our auction winner. They're serving more purpose than you can imagine, and that's how we do it right there. Call me if you'd like it. It's one only. I'm going to show it against the neckline here as well, just for another size perspective on it, to really see what that's all about, how it's going to lay. And oh, it's got I want to show you the clasp as well. So maybe on the hand first, because I want to show you this. It's got the, oops, I'm a little bit twisted on my clasp here, but there's a lobster claw. And then it's got the triple adjustable length. So 16, 17, 18. Now we'll take it on over to the neckline just to give you another idea of where that is. Sorry if I hit the mic there. I may have with the chain. There it is. Look at that. How beautiful. So a really, really great look, and all the bright, brilliant flashes that a heart shape gives, but still the red flashes that a blue wing needs to provide, and those extra diamonds that are set within the chain, just about an inch or so away from your centerpiece. And don't forget about that lobster claw adjustable length. So you're not just choosing a length and like stuck with it, right? You're going to move it up and down for the outfit. You know, whatever that neckline that day deems is easy to do, because all those different triple links are built in. So here's another close-up look at it, and then we'll be on our way. But I'm waiting to see who's got that heart shape. A fabulous idea for a Tanzanite heart-shaped lover, in which now we've had two great options in one show. Very, very unique and unusual. So that is going to be $17.27 at checkout if you'd like to grab that one. And then we have a last call here. I've got rubies on the way. We've got beautiful rubies. I do have a ruby and a bridge. Have a big diamond ring as well. Have some very affordable Zembarn garnets. Another wheel is here too. We've got a major discount on a wheel. Let me know who's got the heart-shaped necklace. That's got to go. Some of the coolest earrings. Do we want to show you the forward-facing hoops that look like it's like a wraparound design, and I'll show you what that means. We've got the coolest green sapphire earrings. Right now they're in rose gold. Let me just share these, 6702. These are totally unique and going to be a little bit, probably a little different than we're used to seeing on a wheel here. But to give you an idea, this is going to be, and I know they won't set exactly like they should, but I want to give you a little bit of a look here up close to see the stones. 6702, we're going to start with these blue-green sapphires. Let's zoom back so I can then hold them upright. The really cool thing about this is it's a forward-facing hoop. And if you're going, that doesn't look like a hoop. No, it doesn't. It's a totally different style than what we're used to seeing. Here's one upright. They're going to be a left and a right design. So when you see them here together, you can see that they're basically opposites, right? And that's creating almost like a heart-shaped look. But when you see them on, that's when it really is interesting. These look like alexandrites, don't they? They really do, but they are sapphires. They're blue-green. They're actually labeled as just greens, but they're much more to that. When you see this from the side, you see how that second piece wraps around and at a different plane. So better yet, just going to show you one here. Let me make sure I get the right one. I think I'm actually going to need this one. And when I say the right one, I mean the left one to be the right, proper, correct one. There's the other one for you so you can see that stone. I'll set that up in a moment. They're in the rose gold. You don't need to leave them that way. But the beauty of this really is in the way that they create this look that is harder to describe, a lot easier to show you. It's 80 points in pear-shaped sapphires. They are unheated, by the way, so they're a dual color. I mean, even from the side there, you see that it looks more blue than green from that specific angle, doesn't it? And then you've got diamond weight at, wow, a carat 14 of diamond weight. So very, very impressive. And that's because those diamonds start at one angle and essentially loop all the way around. Now, there's that little bit, you saw that gold mirror finished. I hope I did this right. Let me see if I have them on properly. It really is like the coolest style, and really just a neat look if you want something different in a hoop that's still like that forward-facing design. So we'll take a look at them here, and that's going to be where you see how when they're on, they look like they're wrapping around your lobe. So they're still forward-facing. And again, I'm balancing them. There's no backing. So again, you're getting kind of an idea here, but look at how that's going to look when you've got that amazing style there. And when I say no backing, it's not the proper backing. So it's my own backing. It's not sitting the right way because you really need a butterfly backing. But look at that. See how they loop out to the front, and then they look like they link up in the back. Let's go back to the wheel. I'll show you also how they look up close. That is a ton of diamond weight, and you really need the right backing because my backing is got it wonky at a weird angle, but you want them sitting just right at that base where they just drop down. So this really is a unique style. Rose, white, or yellow. So we got real creative here and went with the rose. And what we're going to do here is this. I'm going to go ahead and make this really simple and easy. If you'd like them, just send them out. A very cool opportunity. They really do look like Alexandrite. It's like that really top quality Brazilian material. I'll show you the other one here as well, upright. So you can see that incredible match to the stones. They are going to be, you know what, they're supposed to be $4,000. I think for a lot of people, this is going to be stepping outside the box and branching out to a different design that maybe you didn't tune in looking for tonight. Let's make it affordable because of that. I don't think $39.99 is going to be that, hey, just try it, see what you think, see if you like them, try to get something new and fresh. I think this would be better if we just make it really, really affordable so you can really try them out and see what they're all about. Let's make them one crazy low price. How about $1,399 just to get them out the door? We'll do a little switcheroo on some numbers here. $1,399. Take your extra $50, and that is like changing color right before our eyes. It's like they're going from blue to green. I'll just hold one at a time here so you can really see that stone. Concentrate on that stone. It really does go like blue-green as it moves. Same thing with the other one here. I'll show you now. It's doing the same exact thing. That is a fascinating sapphire, and yet a really, really cool design that, again, all the good stuff is facing forward there. So you have diamonds looping around, but all through the front. So loving that. $13.49 at checkout. Just had to give those a look because that's really kind of just creative and different, and we love bringing you new and fresh and being ahead of the curve from what everyone else is doing in jewelry. All right, next up, we got a very special pendant. I'm going to show you this one. And by the way, there's been a lot of talk about this spinel. And since it's a holiday sale weekend, I wanted to bring this out because I know it's not been one person. There have been so many people talking about this spinel, and I cannot get enough of it. Just, you know, speaking of different, right? We just had those earrings, totally unusual. Check this out. I have a very strong feeling that this is going to find a home. You know why? There is yet another markdown tonight on this incredible fancy cut. It's a kite cut. It's an incredible stone, and it's the way it's designed. Welcome to the show. It's the top of the hour already here. So we're in last hour of our Friday together. Last hour tonight. Don't forget the sale will continue tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's our Saturday morning. Same thing on Sunday, Mother's Day. The official Mother's Day holiday will be here. We will continue this amazing sale where everything is going on discount, but better yet, you're getting $50 extra off at checkout on everything you purchase throughout the show. So that is special. This spinel, it just needs a moment. This is, I am reminded instantly that big royal, you know, over in Great Britain across the pond, we're talking about a big celebration of the monarch. I think it's this weekend. This is really something that makes me immediately think of crown jewels, collection pieces. Yes, in part because I wasn't even thinking, Tony's got the crown jewels, the actual photograph, which actually features, as I think kind of the immediate, what you see first is a spinel. It's called the Black Princess Ruby. It's a spinel. They didn't know. They thought it was a ruby for years and years, and they didn't realize it was actually a red spinel, because usually to be this kind of red, it's got to be a ruby, right? Spinels and sapphires very closely chemically related, found in a lot of similar sources oftentimes, but what they thought was a ruby that is carved is actually a spinel, and it's one of the closer colors that we have to our mahenge, which of course is out of Tanzania. It's a newer find as of '07, as in 2007, so a more recent discovery in the world of gems, certainly. But let's take a look at that crown jewels, because what I was thinking actually is this is a stone that we have that more or less belongs in a royal collection. That is the stone you see there that's carved in the centerpiece there. That is, and of course the Cullinan diamond right below that, the Cullinan 2, there's everything imaginable in that crown, which is why it is the crown jewels. It's got pearls, it's got everything, right? And beautiful fur as well. And that is going to be, that Black Princess ruby is that red stone you see so prominently displayed at the center. This is really the closest thing we have in modern day. You don't want to rob the crown jewels, you say? Okay, I totally agree with that. This is the closest way to get that level of material. It's with our mahenge spinel, but this is the largest we have left. It is that fancy cut that shows off the beautiful color, because it's, is it red, is it pink? Is it red, is it pink? It's really somewhere in between, and that's what this mahenge carries with it. There are other pink spinels out there, but they look more of like a pinky raspberry color. This is totally different. There is a markdown. This stone is not the stone that's ever going to come down to like just, you know, something simple like 10 grand. But it has been reduced a number of times, and it's ready to find its home. And this weekend, being a sale weekend, is the perfect time to do that. Take a look at this remarkable one-of-a-kind stone. We don't have another one like it. I cannot get enough of not just the stone, but the way it's set, because if you're going to have a stone that's that beautiful and unique a cut, might as well show that off with the diamonds. That's exactly what our designers did here. It's 5886. And is it ever special? Isn't that something? The clarity is perfect. The color is perfect. It's a 320 size. It's set in 18 karat gold as well. And then you also have the amazing diamonds, some round brilliance, yes, at the base, but then look what ramps up the sides. Those are marquise cuts. And then kind of like a crown of its own, right? The way it's set, accentuating the elongation lines of that spinel. Mahenge, neon, 40 points in the diamonds. That'll be the round brilliance, 52 in the marquise cuts. And looks like more every time. I say that every time. It looks like more. Here's what we're going to do. We've got a great value, a superstar price tag for you. If anybody would like that heart-shaped Tanzanite in the necklace, let me know. Here's what we've got for you. A major markdown, call me. This is not for the faint of heart. It's a total collector's piece. There's nothing else even similar. Even if you're saying, oh, no, it's okay, I'll take an oval in that size. I have nothing else in this size. So yes, it's the exotic cut, but it's also that tremendous size, that unbelievable quality, color, clarity, all that, and it's going out the door. This weekend, I mean tonight probably, with a markdown like this is, I want to try it on for you here to give you an idea of what this is all about, that solid 18, because when you see it really move, and how do we like it? I'm going to do it both ways here. First with the point going up the hand, then we'll go the other way. Look at the kind of colors that come through. I've seen a lot of beautiful stones over the last 2 decades. There are very few that captivate one's attention like this mahenge spinel. Hey, Brenda, I just got your email. Did you see that emerald we had? It wasn't 1 carat, but it was probably the closest we're going to get to an emerald under 1,000. We did, yes. Oh, good. The pink zircon necklace is coming back. Pink zircon, brought that to you earlier this week. I think it was Wednesday. Anybody like the mahenge? Let's flip it around really quick. I'm going to show it the other way. I may like it that way better. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm not buying it. Because here's the thing. That's not going to be left. When you leave at $81,922 spinel, and I'll tell you, the way that just, it looks like diamond feathers running up the sides of that elongated edge of that kite cut. I'm not making it 40 grand. That's already more than half off. We're not asking for 40. We're not asking for 30. And I will not even ask for $20,000. This is what we live for. This is true museum material. And for the sake of, again, let's show it the other way up close So you can really see, I think that shows off the color and the angles of that. So, oh, that doesn't sit that way, but there you have it. I'll move it side to side. It's almost like there are trillions within it, right? The way the cutting comes together in that kite cut, it's not 19, it is not even $18,888. Those lucky eights across the way, we're gonna help you out here. This is the lowest price. It is the moment to get it home. Try it, see what it's all about. Even on incredible, irreplaceable, inimitable museum pieces like this is, you still have your full, check it out, evaluate it, send it right on back if it's not all that for you. But I got to tell you, that is collectors, 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 and I will make it $17,777 to the very first caller. Good luck. That is it. 17,777. If you have been thinking about it, talking about it, or mulling it over, my #1 shopping rule that will never lead you astray is simple. If you can't stop thinking about it, you've got to have it. And now there's a brand new crazy low price to go along with it. So it's go time on that Mahenge spinel with all of that fabulous neon. Is it ever? That is neon to the nines. And that is the ultimate in spinel. So coming up next, we have a pink zircon necklace for you. And let's talk about that one, guys. It's a superstar piece. It's got to get a great home. It's sat in our vault for far too long. It needs a home. And you can provide a better home for it than we can. Because we have had an amazing, and that custom design, everything about that, it just has, I feel like you wouldn't even need to see it. If someone was around it, they would feel it. I feel like you would feel the presence of that piece because it's just that magnificent. So call us if you're interested. Let's talk about this pink zircon. Who was this request for, Joyce? Kelly. Helly? Okay. New shopper? Oh, I have not. I love that I'm hearing new names every day. You'd think I feel like I know everybody, and then I realize I don't. I don't know everybody yet. I love that. Take a look at this. This is, wow, this is one of my absolute favorites. I know, only Jess knows everybody, right? Jess, you know everybody. I don't know everybody. I don't know everybody yet. I mean, you know, but if you want to reach out, do so, because then I will. Especially get to know you guys if you're on Facebook or emails or all that kind of stuff, right? Then that's when I start knowing your grandkids' names and, you know, what your pets' names are and all that stuff. Here's what we're going to do on this one. It's a request. It's back from Wednesday night at 3377. It's a beautiful, beautiful round pink zircon with, again, a pink magenta. Hey, that wouldn't be a bad idea if you're going, well, I love that spinel, but I can't quite do that spinel. This is not a, you know, not a bad option in that it gives you brilliance. It's not quite as red. It's got a little more pink and purple. I just want to zoom back for a moment because there are diamonds. So I just wanted to show you that. Obviously, the diamonds are only a little bit away from the center. It's right now on a V, standing up on a stand. When it's on your neckline, those are going to be just adjacent to your beautiful pink zircon, but there are 2 bezel set diamonds within the chain. So wanted you to see that. This one is, I think, let me refresh my memory here. It's a 260 zircon. It has the halo of diamonds and those double diamonds that are in the chain. That'll be 21 points in the diamond weight. And that's going to be, well, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold also. So some great options for you here, but that one's going to be going out. And can I go ahead and honor this? I tell you, it wasn't a sale technically the other night, but I remember it being the last hour and getting really, 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 really low on the price. So we'll go ahead and do that. But this time, it's $50 off. You're going to get it for $888. It's the entire necklace. So this is not a chain that you're going to take that piece off. It's a full-on, put it on, adjustable length necklace, 16, 17, 18 inches in length on this one with a spring ring closure to the chain in the back. I'll show you what it looks like up, you know, or a little further away, like again on the hand, on the neckline, so you can really see what that's all about. Give you a great look at the measurement, and that is fabulous, but it's $838. Thank you, thank you. All right, so are we taking white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold? What are we feeling like on the pink zircon combo? Take a look at this from a distance away. Here's what it looks like. Oh, how pretty. $838 at checkout. Here's the measurement on the stone itself with its halo. And that's about, it's almost a ½ inch in diameter. And then I'll go ahead and show it on the neckline as well for another perspective. Do you have one of these? Let's see, let's see. Requests. We have our final 50 minutes left. So if you do have a request for our Fridays, Tony, it's so funny. I naturally go back to where that shot was. Do you notice that every time? And forgetting that, of course, it's funny. My muscle memory just goes right to where that shot normally is, but we had to redo it today. Yeah, next time we'll have to set up, Tony, and I'll pretend I'm hosting and I'll just go to where I always go. Then it'll be just in the right place because we changed our cameras around last night for our globes, our globe presentation we had for you in the Gemstone show. So anyway, that's a distance away. I'll look at it there, and then here we go back on the hands. So yes, it is 8:38 at checkout. Congratulations, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold on that zircon necklace. Glad we had that back to share with you. How about a big ruby, or do we want to see the bridge? The ruby and the bridge. We have a smile necklace as well if you like just nothing but diamonds. I've got to show you this since we talked about this earlier. Yes.
That was Kathy. She bought an emerald ring from us.
She did?
And she bought a similar style ring from a different company.
Oh.
A lot more expensive.
Oh.
She said she had them on at the same time and she was embarrassed about the other ring.
Oh no.
She wants you to know how much better our jewelry is and how at the value.
Wow. Really? Thank you, Kathy. Where was she calling from? I got to share this. Kathy in North Carolina, thank you so much. Has she been shopping here long then? Or not so long? Not maybe newer to us? Found us 2 months ago? 2 years. I love this story. Can I share it with everybody really quickly as we just totally be overwhelmed by this ruby, which is 6678. I am in love with this ruby, but I got to tell you, Kathy just shared that she purchased an emerald from us. Similar quality, supposedly, to what she'd bought years before, right? Somewhere else. At a television network, perhaps? Did it sound like it was a TV network? Maybe some guys on the, screaming at you on TV. Okay, so she buys this emerald from us. She still has her old emerald she bought somewhere else, probably, presumably, before she knew about TVON, right? She literally paid more for the other emerald from the other people. She put them on side by side, and were her words that she was embarrassed about the other one. The old one, she was embarrassed by it. What's she going to do with it, I wonder? That's my next question. Pawn it. No. Pass it down. Pass it down. That's what you do. You just say, daughters, granddaughters, nieces, goddaughters, whoever it is, here's a beautiful emerald for you. And they'll love it. They'll love it. Just make sure that you don't put them side by side with yours ever. Maybe when you get together with the daughter, you don't wear your emerald, and, she won't know how hers varies. But I love that. And that, again, it's true. I hear this every day, and I'm no exaggeration. I hear it every day. Once you find TVON, I don't really think if you like fine jewelry, I don't think there's any need to go anywhere else. You've found the holy grail of shopping for fine jewelry, and it really is true. And that is so impressive. So Kathy, thank you. I think the one thing I hear like word for word, verbatim from everybody is, I wish I would have found you guys sooner. I wish I would have known about you sooner, because I would have saved a whole bunch of money and I would have better jewelry. And that's the thing. In the jewelry world, don't we expect to pay more for better? I mean, it's kind of that way in most of the world, right? It's that way in houses. It's that way in cars. It's that way in clothing, typically, right? You're only going to get more if you pay more. And I love that when you know where to shop here with fine jewelry, because of our unique connections and our unique way of doing things, and that everything's done in-house and we're super selective and we don't, source out to other vendors and dealers who might have other qualities. I think that's a big part of it. We're very, we're very, very, very careful about, again, we're oversee everything, and it's only going to be here on our show when it's of our quality. And that's how we keep the standards so high, because once you start, trust me, everybody and their mother and brother and son would like to have their jewelry at TVON. Everybody. They would love nothing more. But again, when you start to open it up to other people, the quality is not going to be consistent. And we're very particular about our quality. So that's the way we maintain that. So thank you, Kathy, for sharing that. And for everybody who's, just newer to discovering TVON, I think that you'll be saying the same exact thing shortly if you haven't already. This is item number 6678. It's our 202 Burma. It's glowing, and it's got a 136 diamond weight in our bridge. Looks fabulous. It is fabulous. It's really rare to get ruby. Here's another one where there's all kinds of quality. Sometimes it doesn't matter, if it's with anything, obviously there's a different level of quality available to you, but it's not always going to be a huge differential like it is with rubies or sapphires or emeralds or diamonds. And that's really what we love seeing about this is Burma, number one. Very tough to find a Burma source stone these days. been a lot of things going on for years now in Burma that have not been conducive to affordable pricing in the best quality in the ruby. And the best quality in the ruby is Burma. That's not just the best we have or the best here or the best we can get. It's the best worldwide. If you're a queen, if you're a king, if you're a czar, if you're a sultan, that's what you want. And that's what you get. You get Burma. When money is no object, that's what you get is Burma. There is no better. But here's our 202. It comes down to it, though. Not all Burmas give you color like this, or glow like this, or size. Size is a big factor with rubies because being that they are chromium rich, not a lot of big sizes to be found out there. And look at the glow that this has. 136 in diamond weight. Here it is on the hand. That is a stunner. You do need to size up on this ring to make sure it's comfortable because you saw it's wide all the way around. The width of the 4 rows that run underneath, that is the same width of the gold in the very, very back as well. So it's a stunning piece. It's a beautiful look. How about we do something wild on our 202, which has a list price tag tonight of $12,999. Can you even imagine what it would be somewhere else? I'll tell you what it would be. It would be easy, priceless, because that level of quality usually is in a museum, not available at a store. Even, yes, highfalutin designers, really big names, they don't usually have a 202 Burma that's clean, that's glowing. We can try something here to make this really interesting. We only have 40 short minutes left, so my goodness, we got a lot of great jewelry to get to. How about this one? Because nobody's calling in, fighting over it at $13,000, and that's when our values come into play. You expect value. You want us to do the impossible, and somehow, some way, we usually find a way to do it. We make the impossible possible, and on this one, there's only one way to do it. It had a really interesting consequence the last time I tried it. I'm just thinking we get away from $13,000 altogether, put it on the auction block, and see who's out there in our last hour of Friday. Mother's Day weekend, everything on sale, $50 off everything you purchase for the next 40 minutes tonight, 3 hours tomorrow, 3 hours on Sunday, and then it's done. $12,999. What do we think? Pretty good value, right? If you've been scouting or pricing or know of a 2-carat Burma, that's key though. So if you just find a 2-carat ruby and you're not sure where it's from, probably likely it's not Burma. There's a lot of Mozambique material out there, and that's usually the best case scenario to the Burma. It's like there's a lot of other material that's not Mozambique. So usually, again, second place is usually right now Mozambique. Still going to get you not nearly the power, right? The power is with the Burma. It's really the ultimate. I'm going to try an auction here. It's against my better judgment because it didn't go all so well in the Tanzanite auction that I did, but here's what we're going to do on this one. It's not going to be $13,000. We're going to open up the doors. I know that 2-carat rubies usually close some doors of affordability. We're going to make this really simple and easy here. It is not even going to be, and guys, we're running with the auction here because we're running with the sale. The sale allows us to do special things. I think we've been seeing that all night long. Here it is again. You're not even spending $13,000 or $10,000. I'm not starting the auction at $9,000 or $8,000. Heck, if we just went $13,000 and cut that in half, we'd still be talking about $6,500. And I still think that might be too steep to get a lot of action on even in our last call on Fridays. Usually Fridays get a little busier as the show goes on. So here's what we're going to do. Instead of $65,000 or $5,500 or even $45,000, this is where 2 carats don't go. And for those of you that remember or recall seeing 2-carat stones on our air, you know this. You know it. You remember it. Check the spreadsheets. They'll be there, right? A 2+ in clarity like this, in glow, it's so many factors that usually you never even hope to get. You'll just be satisfied with the 2-carat. Who cares where it's from? This is where we give you everything. Again, that quality standard in full force, in full effect. It's got to be giving everything to you to be on this show. And what have we done? We've given it a carat and a third plus in diamonds in a lot of gold because there's a wide band going all the way around it. I'm not even asking for $4,000. Here's what we're going to do. It's time to come on in. The last auction, what do we have? 1, 2 bidders? I mean, it was just quiet. Here's what we're going to do on this one instead of even 4. I'm aiming to get a lot of people on the phone lines because we know rubies. And this is the king of all gems. And it's from Burma. And it's July's birthstone too. And that'll be here soon. Do we dare go to $3,500 to start on a 202? If I had that stone loose, it would not be that price tag. How about throwing in all the diamond weight and the gold weight and still starting at $3,500. Let me get it cleaned up here. Try it on again. I got a fingerprint right off the top there. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Oh, what a pretty piece. And the glow from a distance, even when it's on the hand, that tells you something good's going on. How about this one? Okay, it may not be a ruby night. We're going to find out right now. Together, here's how we do it. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Thank you for shopping tonight. I did not know that. Oh, how nice. Oh, my goodness. I heard from so many people lately, they have new grandbabies in the family. Brenda's one of them. She's going to go to Michigan. She's going to take it sounds like a road trip. She's going to go hang out with the new grandbaby. Brenda, do you say this? Is it Eliana? That is a beautiful, beautiful name. And I love the spelling. Eliana, right before Easter. Oh, my goodness. And she is a doll. Oh, how sweet. I had Cindy was headed this weekend. This must be a go visit, grandbabies weekend because it's Mother's Day, right? So great time to celebrate the new grandkids. Cindy was going to go head up to D.C. and visit Grayson. Such cool names. I have such a boring name. All these kids being born in the 2000s era, they got such cool names. Eliana, Grayson, I love it. Did I tell you about my friend's new baby? She named the baby girl Everest to go with her big brother named Fox. Yep. Yep. Cool names. Cool names. All right. You know what's the coolest name, though? Lorenzo, right? That's a good one, too, right? That's a good one. Lorenzo. All right. Here's what we'll do. 35, 34, 33, 32. Now, you have a baby named Delilah, though, right, Virginia? Another cool name. You guys see all the cool names. Can we just rename ourselves? Can we do that? Yeah, I love that name too. All right, let's do this. 32, 31, $3,000 to open, make it easy. And that is what you name value. That's all that is, okay? There's nothing really beyond just, oh my goodness, how much is that mounting? I can tell you. That's a $6,800 mounting by itself before you stack that 202 ruby. And we're looking for $3,000. How about $50 increments if we get the open? Let's try it. Big ruby lovers out there, and I don't have much that's going to go beyond a 2 carat at this point. That's really, oh my goodness, I'm seeing baby pictures now. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, that is so sweet. Brenda, congratulations and safe travels to you this weekend. And like I said, that's for those of you that are, on the go this weekend. You've got 35 minutes now to take advantage of the sale here. If you're not going to be with us on Saturday and Sunday, we hope you are. Remember, you can take us along. How many people love watching TVON on the road trips too, right? If you've got like a Wi-Fi signal, or not Wi-Fi in the car, but like a good, whatever they call that, signal, you can get us online at tvon.com and watch on the go in the car. Just saying, if you're, feeling like that road trip's getting a little bit longer and you don't have any entertainment in sight, we're here for you. So no open on this one. We'll move along. Take a look at what we have next. I've got a yellow diamond pendant. I've got pink diamonds and a wheel. Let's get to the wheel. You guys need a little wheel action, don't you? We need a wheel, and here's the deal. I've got a marquise if you want it. Marquise ruby as well. So if oval's not your thing, we got a beautiful, beautiful marquise. I've got a wild pink diamond deal here, though. So this is really interesting. It's a stone that's 20 points. It's not certified, but I'll tell you what, it is one of those huge values on a natural fancy 20-point pink diamond. This is item number 5393, and it's going to be, wow, it's a 20-point oval. It looks even bigger than that, doesn't it? It has that halo of pinks, then the halo of whites around it. And here's what's happening. One quick price. Let's see if anybody's out there looking for a pink diamond. Wasn't it the quarter carat they had the other day, and we tried, and that was certified, and we got it down to a crazy low. I'm going real low right now on a little Mother's Day happy pink diamond here. 22 points in the pinks beside it. That would be the halo. Then the 49 around that. And yet, we're going to be looking at one of those unbelievable, let me just see who's still out there with us for our last 35 minutes. And if anybody wants to start the ruby, did I leave that too quickly? All right. I might have gotten a little too over anxious because I didn't want to advertise that low starting bid, but hey, we'll go back to it if we have to. Meantime, pink diamond should be $69.99. Forget about it. Let's do a LSWPA. It's been a while since I've used that acronym. It's not one of the cool kids acronyms you'll see on Instagram, but it means let's see who's paying attention. LSWPA. I'm making this an easy deal, and let's see who's fast on the phone lines. which is a whole other acronym, which is too complicated for me right now. I'm just concentrating on discounts and more discounts. What? Yeah, I thought I heard that. Do we need to revisit the ruby? Okay, we'll go there. We'll go there. Okay, we'll go there. We'll go back to it. But first, $1,999. How about that? How about that for a 20-point pink diamond that's natural? And I'm going back to the ruby in 60 seconds. Okay? So if you're thinking about getting in on that ruby, we might have that one going out after all. So here's your chance. Jess, do you have any? Okay, thank you. Final minute, let me try this on. It's finished on the inside. Look at this. There's the inside. Finished under gallery. Double halo classic styling. Levy News got it for $19.99. That is not an appropriate price for a 20-pointer. You know it and I know it, but that's what we're doing. It'll be $19.49 at checkout on this Mother's Day holiday weekend. Take a look at that. That is beautiful. And you know what you've got here? A real nice match between the oval center and the rounds in that initial halo. So a really special way to go about that. We're returning thank you to the ruby coming up next. Let's get to it. We got a ruby on the way for you. Should we bring it back? Do you know how impressive that is, that from this distance away as I move it, it's glowing like it does? Call me on the pink diamond. Let's go back to our wheel. I know they're waiting patiently, so I want to make sure we get right into this because I'm really low on time. We're only about 35 minutes. Let me know what requests you have for this last part of the show. We'll help you. We will help you with requests, but this one is, now, Tony, I'm going to just, yep, I'm bringing it back. We've got the open, I believe, right? So we've got it. You've got it. All right, so we've got the open. This was item number 6678. So we talked about it a moment. I just moved too quickly, obviously. We do have the open at $3,000. Or was it 35? No, I know it was 3,000. I know. That was just so wrong. It's 6678. It's our 202 Private Collection Burma. It has four rows running underneath. 6 rows in total. There's a row top and bottom here as well that kind of frame it, if you will. It's a very sturdy setting in that prong and basket beneath it, but it sits the stone up high, so you really still appreciate the beauty of the bridge. Now, you do not need to worry about that stone's exposure to air, okay? It's fine. It's a ruby. It is a well-set, sturdily set, and by the way, it's a 9 on the Mohs scale. So the only thing that's going to get really, really close to the diamond hardness, which is what you have a carat 36 of, diamonds being the hardest natural substance, at a 10 on the Mohs scale, they're the peak. The rubies and the sapphires are right underneath that. They're a 9. So you have nothing to worry about for everyday wear. Do not think that because of the way it's set or anything at all, this is beautifully set. And it looks like really designed so it looks like it's floating or hovering above your river of diamonds that run underneath it, which are the 4 rows. So it's very, very special. We do have $3,000, and guess what? We have one bidder. That's it. It's a $50 increment. Still, not really proportionally appropriate to where the savings are in this ring, because by all accounts, you're saving $10,000 right now on the ring. That's not bad. That's a pretty big savings for one ring. There is an extra $50 off if you win. So right now, our opening bidder, our only bidder, is really getting at $29.50 if they last the next 2 minutes without any competitors. For the rest of you that are going, that's a ruby value if it's $5,000, if it's $6,000. Let's just put it up against what other pieces we've seen in 2 carat sizes. When they're over 2 carats, that is a huge threshold to meet and to go over. So when you get a Burma, remember, chemically, we're talking about a stone that is made in Mother Nature. Chromium gives it its color. Chromium is a very, very, very weird thing, because when you have a stone that colors some of the most beautiful stones in the world, like emeralds and like rubies, like pink sapphires, chromium also just naturally, inherently is a growth inhibitor. It is precisely why you don't see big examples of what we just talked about. Emeralds, rubies, pink sapphires. It's why it is such a big deal to get a 2 carat stone, because you're getting that color, but the trade-off is usually you're not getting all that much size. This would be the absolute anomaly of that deal, where you are. You're getting a big size, you're getting great color, you're getting the glow, which is so rare, you're getting it out of Burma, which is the top source in the world, and very tough to get any out of. And we're going to give it a final 2 minutes. It's going at $3,000 unless you call in the next 2 minutes time. Take a look at this. Final call. Here it is on the hand one more time as well. And up close really tells you what you need to see about that glow on the stone, which is really rare. All the angles show off the glow. Here it is on the hand again as well. You can change the gold, although I will point out that when you see it on the hand here, oops, I still have my pink diamond on. When you have that on the hand, you don't end up seeing a lot of gold. So it really is just the tips of the prongs there that you're seeing gold and nothing much more unless you look at it from the side profile where you see it's actually built like 3 separate rings all combined as one. We're looking for 3,050. We have 90 seconds remaining until it goes. And our last call is now. This is it. Last chance, last opportunity. Here we go. Final 80 seconds or so, and then it'll be a done deal. Huge opportunity. Pink diamond's still here. Still have that $19.99. Pink diamond. Last call. Here we go. One more time up close. You got to see this. The way these stones are set, the bridge styling of it, 6 rows in total. What is 6 bands of gold and diamonds that run VS? What does that cost you? Remember I said it was over $6,200 or $6,800 rather on this bridge to make it? That makes sense, right? When you think about 6 rows in diamonds, all set in solid gold, each and every one VS, that makes sense, right? $6,800. That's just spending, you know, about like $9.99 for the bands themselves and then putting it all together. There's got to be labor in that, right? So that's where, again, you'd be spending over $6,800 just for the mounting. You've got a 202 that is just, I mean, yeah, it's free, but there's also a big element of that designer ring that's free too. So $3,000 going once. 12 seconds left. Final call. If you have any last minute requests, anything you'd like to see, it's time to tell us now. We've got that big wheel. I'm going to show you the big discount wheel, and it's going to get a bigger discount than it ever intended to. All right, do we have 3,000 once, twice, 3 times? No other bidders, no challengers. That's it? It happens every time. If I ever have to revisit an auction, you better bank on that's all I'm going to get. Because if there weren't a flood of callers the first time around, there aren't the second time either. That is gone. Congratulations to you. That is sold. Well done. Next up is a wheel. And oh, is it a wheel? And it's about to get real interesting. Or should I say wheel interesting? It's a wheel interesting wheel. Maybe the most interesting wheel in the world. It might be. You've heard of the most interesting man in the world. This is the most interesting wheel in the world when you see what I'm about to do with this price tag. And it's sapphires and sapphires and more sapphires. But wait, they're really special because there's not an ordinary one in the bunch. We start with the purple. The vivid, intense neon. Is it blue? Is it purple? Let me tell you, it's a purple stone with a little secondary blue to it. But that is just hot. Now this, remember the other day, it was I think late Wednesday night, my last item of the night, I had a gorgeous heart-shaped yellow. I had a lot of people who missed out. It was such a big end of the show value. There were a lot of people who missed out on it entirely. Well, here's another option. And then we have, oh, look at this, a Paraiba sapphire right there in a fancy cut. Kind of reminds me of the kite cut Mahenge, doesn't it? Which is still available. I do want to move this one right to the center because I have another wider ring to show you here. This is going to feature a fabulous green. Oh, who's been asking me? Was it Phyllis? She wanted a green sapphire. Bright, bright, bright. There you have it. This one might work. Radiant cut as well. Take a look at what we have here for you. Such a special sapphire wheel. Happy Mother's Day weekend, everybody. Here we go. Oh, this is so beautiful. What a wheel, huh? And the variety it has to go with it. So many different colors and shapes and sizes and bands and really a good variety look here. Sure, a quartet. Very special Ceylon sapphires. You know what? I'd like to respell Ceylon as S-A-L-E--O-N because the sale is on. We're doing a major sale on Ceylon sapphires. And this is how we do it. May we help you with any of these? Call early. They're all one of a kind. So let me walk you through some carat weights because they're big time. We've got the smallest stone up here is a 1 carat 95. That'd be right there. The 195, bright neon. J-Lo, eat your heart out, right? I mean, it kind of looks like a green diamond, right? It's a green sapphire, but sometimes green sapphires are more brown than anything else. This is like that bright, beautiful, almost like a lime neon. Green, yellow, golden. That's pretty. That's a 195 radiant. Then I'm going to go up in size here. Then we go up to a 202. That would be the pear shape in that vivid purple. That's a 202. So, it's going to be all up and over 2 carats from here on out. Then we've got the next one up in sizes, the Padparasha right there. Oh, look. They go all clockwise. You'd think I planned it that way, wouldn't you? That is just dumb luck. But here's the 260. No, I'm sorry. This is the 224. I'm getting carried away. I'm jumping ahead. That's the 224 Padparasha kite cut. And then we have the largest of them all, which sure enough is right here in that heart-shaped yellow, that beautiful, bright as can be color. That is our 2 carat 60 yellow sapphire. I have to remind you it's a sapphire, not a diamond, because it's bright like a diamond. We have nobody on the phone lines for any of these yet. Okay. They're all one of a kinds. There is only one that has to stay the way it is. That, as you probably guessed it, is the Padparasha in the rose gold on the right side of your screen. That's got to stay. The rest can all be changed out to yellow or white or rose. So whatever you want to do, switch them as you deem you'd like. But that's going to be, oh gosh, this is a huge value. Guys, when I tell you these are going to go, they're going to go. There's a simple price. There's a price where we can maybe, discount them from where they should be. Just keep in mind, everything up here was listed over $13,000. Every single one of them. They were all 13, up. One of them went to 16,000. So between $13,000 and $16,000 originally, OG pricing there. We're going to do better than that. Huge value. They are all one of a kinds. Obviously, the stones dictate that. It's the stones themselves in these incredible varieties of sapphires that are also, one more thing, yellow, let me see, unheated. All of them, unheated. So you're getting unheated sapphires. Only one is under 2 carats, and that is just under 2. That's the green, that's the 195. The rest are well over 2, the largest being the yellow, which is the heart shape at 260. Call me now. I have a plan, and then we have a new plan. We had a plan that 2.5 hours ago sounded like a great idea. It sounded like, let's just get him out the door. Are you guys ready for this? We're going to do something very, very special. They were all slated to go out tonight because they're the sizes and the rarity and special cuts and beautiful mountings, and they were slated to go out at $59.99. That's not what I will do here. We are in the last now 20 minutes of our show. That's it. I don't know where the show has gone, but 20 minutes remain, and then we don't see you until the morning, which good news is you don't have to wait too long. But we're going a lot lower on the price tag. This is where you call. If you don't call, we're probably going to see that go to somebody else. They will go. There's a brand new price tag on everything up here. 2 carats and greater for 3 of the 4. What is your favorite? Heart-shaped yellow? Pear-shaped purple? Bright as can be? A kite-cut Padparasha, the only one like it? Or do you want to get the radiant cut green? Take a look, be my guest. Here's what we're going to do. They are no longer, that was the plan. $59.99 for every single one of those pieces. Take them, right? That was the plan. That was the idea. That's what you would think would get them all gone. Great sale price. We're not leaving them there, and I'm waiting for callers. We are waiting. Call early. It's the best thing you can do. Honestly, they will go. I am taking them that low, where I'm confident that, yes, all 4 will go, probably with a line of people around the block who are backups, who would like to get one but don't have that opportunity because they're one-onlys. Let's make them even better than 59 or 49 or 39 or 29.99. That's too low. You know that because, again, 3 of the 4 are well over 2 carats in size. Let's get them gone. I still am waiting to hear what your favorite is. 260. That's unbelievable. A 260 yellow, heart shape, 84 points in diamonds. Then there's the 224. That's the Padparasha. That's unheated, kite cut. Yeah, that's in the rose gold, only 45 points in diamonds. Then we go to the beautiful purple. That's the vivid purple right there. That's our 202 unheated, 132 in diamonds on that one. That's got a large diamond weight. That'll be the largest diamond weight in that double halo. And then the radiant cut green. Nothing is going to be too, oh boy, guys, this is getting real low already for really rare exotic sapphires. Notice there's not a blue up there. Most people hear the word sapphire, they just think blue. They think that's it. That's nothing more, right? This gives you so much more than that. The exotic colors, all rare, all natural, all big, and they're not $29.99. You guys are proven I need to go lower. We really, it's not really as much fun to just show them to you at a great value unless it's a value that is good enough to where they can find their way out the door. It's exactly what we're doing here right now, tonight, last call on the show. We have literally 19 minutes. So it's take them or leave them, but that now has inspired me. Because without any callers on the line for 2 carat plus sapphires that look like this, that are in mountings like this, that are unheated like these are, it's not even 29, 28, 27, or 26. I'm telling you, when we go low, we have to sometimes go like beyond low. This sale opportunity weekend is giving you $50 off no matter where I end up. So you are getting sale on sale. And sale on, my friends. This is how we do it. It's all about sale. Sale events, sale prices, extra discounts on the way, not even $26.99. Your chance, pick up whatever you want. But while they're here, because there's one of each, remember the only one that's got to stay in the gold color right now is the paparasha and the rose. Everything else can be adjusted to your liking. They're not, already got some callers now. I think we're starting to get the idea here of how good this is going to be, because it's good already. But let's take good, make it great. Take a look at this. It's not going to be 26, 25, 24, 23, or even $22.99. We're going all out. Tell me which one you love. You got first dibs. Oh, they can't decide. You can get them both. If I go low enough, you can get them both. Then, yes, the green or the pod, take them both. Really exotic, superstar colors there. They're not 22. They're not 21. And they're not even $2,099. We're going all time here. Take them or leave them. Last call on this price tag. No, they could never go lower than this. They were never supposed to come anywhere near this price tag. They are $1,999, but you get an extra $50 off that price as well. Let's go to the green sapphire first. That is the most unique green I've seen. It's item number 6590. It is a radiant cut, so showing it off. And then look at that scroll of that diamond and gold work. 75 points in diamonds on that one, Kevin. That's a one only. You can have any gold. It's in the white right now. That one's $19.49 at checkout. I will show you the Paraiba next. The Paraiba kite cut. And those are obviously exotic cuts as well. Here's the rose gold only. Yes, you got it. You're taking the green? Green is gone. Paraiba is here. Take a look at that kite cut. In the Paraiba, that'll be item number, that's going to be 6289. And that's a one only in the rose gold only. The green is gone. Congratulations. There's that Paraiba and the kite cut. That'll be in the rose gold. Remember, that's a 224 on the Paraiba. And then we've got the yellow, bright 2 carat 60 yellow heart shape there. And that one too is $1,999. Take them while they're here. The purple is amazing. By far the largest diamond weight. You are getting that with that purple, that vivid neon purple, which is amazing. That is $19.49. We've got a final 60 seconds to give those a last look. Give us a call. Nothing hurts to call and see what they're all about. Let me just show you the details on the purple here. Bright neon purple sapphire. It is going to be our $43.79 item number. This is a 202. 202 triple split shank, and look at that color. There is not a hint of blue when you see it from a distance. In some angles when you move it, if you're in a little bit lesser light, it's got ever so slight, like a little blue undertone to it. Not a blue stone though. It's a purple, it's vivid, it's bright, it's neon, it's unheated. That's a 202 with a 132 diamond weight for $19.49 at checkout. How on earth is that even possible? That's a really special opportunity. Triple split shank, just to even kind of keep it even on the hand, because it's a bigger centerpiece there. So you've got a really good look on either pod, purple or yellow. Take your pick. 15 seconds or so left, and then we're on our way. Lots more to come, but all jam-packed into 15 minutes here of shopping time on this Friday. And again, tomorrow morning, we do it again. 3 hours for your Saturday morning. That's going to kick off at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We also have that very, very special Mother's Day official show. Our big Mother's Day celebration is on Sunday morning. Very much looking forward to that. And we're going to have some fun this weekend. So big sale will continue throughout the weekend. $19.49. Those sapphires will not continue over the weekend because they'll be gone right now. And those are time. It's just time to get your favorite. That is a 260 right here in this yellow. Unheated 2 carat 60 heart shape. Heart shape. It's a perfect heart shape. Why is that here? 260 in size. I may just have to bring up the graphics on these two. Tony, I think let's just bring up the sapphire first, the 260 here. Just maybe all the info would help guide our shoppers out there. 6295 is the 260 yellow heart shape. It also has an 84-point diamond weight. Take a look at that. Just to see it up close and get that really zoomed in look, I think is helpful. 84 points in your side diamonds and, of course, the halo. That total at 84, but all surrounding this true heart, not a pear-shaped wannabe, it's a true heart shape. 260 in size in that gorgeous, bright as can be, perfect yellow. It looks more like a yellow diamond than it does like a yellow sapphire, honestly. It really does. It looks more like a yellow diamond. It wouldn't do that if it wasn't really bright and vivid, because diamonds have a certain dance about them that sapphires don't traditionally give you. This is where you're getting that stunning yellow sapphire. Take advantage of it. It's $19.99, $19.49 at checkout. I really want to give the purple a look up close as well, so you can see that. This is going to be $4,379 on this vivid unheated purple. That is also over 2 carats. Look at all those colors. 202 is the size here, and that's got a 132 diamond weight. That, and it's got one little smudge on it, so I'll get that off. It's a really pretty stone. It's so clean. You know, a lot of times heating is not something we see without, because when you have, yes, yellow? Which one, the yellow or the purple? Look at that. What you see here is a clarity about this as well that you don't normally get. That's very impressive. $19.49. I'm sorry, Jess, did you get the yellow or the purple? Okay, gotcha. The yellow's gone. And Kevin, who was shopping with you? Hi, Kathy. Thank you. She's shopping the green. We'll find out who got the yellow heart shape. And now the purple is here for $19.49. And remember, 132. Check out that diamond weight. 132. That's a lot of diamond weight in that double halo. Classic style. That's $19.49. We'll give it a last close-up look. How about 30 more seconds perhaps on the purple, and then we'll be set to go and show you some more on the way in our last 12 minutes approaching here. Final call. 2 of our sapphires are gone. 2 are left. I don't think that purple's long for the world. The Paraiba also still here. If you'd like to consider that one, please do. It's a great buy for a very fancy stone in a very fancy cut. So lots of options here on sapphires, but we do enjoy having those. And then here we go. We still have that merengue. Don't forget. Let's rewind. Mom, can you rewind? She does this great thing where she rewinds her words. And I can't do it. And she's very proud of that. She's like, no, you can't do it. Only I can rewind. I needed a rewind moment there. But we still have the merengue spinel. If you'd like to see that again, the big kite cut is still here. And we have 10 minutes left in the show. So that means, you know what? I'll tell you what it means. It means we've got a fabulous diamond necklace, one of our all-time favorites. Okay, someone's going to have to explain to me how that purple sapphire is even here. Because at $19.49 at checkout on that stone, wow. Unheated, 2+, and 132 in diamonds. Why? Are you guys ready for diamonds? The smile or a smirk? Or is it a smile? Or is it a smirk? I don't know. We're going to lay it out here and find out. We're going to make everybody smile at the end of the show here tonight. Final call on our broadcast. This is really genius. The design is so cool. It's going to be that perfect kind of, you know, sometimes if you see a piece of diamond necklace wear that is kind of stationed or formed in a certain kind of curve, it may or may not fit your neckline perfectly, depending on, you know, how large or small your neckline is. This is really, again, did you see what just happened when you lift it up? There's a little hinge basically between every single one of these settings for the diamonds. They're graduated from larger in the center out, so meaning large in the center and then smaller each direction, left and right. It's 445 is the number. It's in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, and this is very, very popular for a very good reason. It's wearable by everybody. It is truly, it's not going to lay like that when it's on the neckline, but it's kind of like it's custom forming around your neckline, because when it's on, and you'll see if this is what it looks like, here we go, if that's on your neckline, so curving the chain around the neckline, it kind of adapts to exactly the right way that it should sit on the neckline. Here it is on the hand. Now I'm holding it like upright, like a V, so it's got that U shape to the diamonds, right? Obviously, your neckline is more spreading the chain like so it's going to fit more like that. Those are those big diamonds from a distance, and they look even bigger than they are, don't they? A large part due to the way they're set. This is going to be one of our favorites, 445. I don't know if this has ever been on sale like this, but 51 points in larger diamonds attached to a chain, which gives you, oh, look at this, you got adjustability, spring ring clasp, 3 different legs, 16, 17, 18. Just a great way that this will not flip on you. It will not turn. It just anchors on the neckline at that perfect curved angle. so that it sits so beautifully, and we are going to rock your world with this price tag, which is not even $9.99 here tonight. Our last call in the show, we have 9 minutes left, and we're not even asking $900. This is beautiful, not to mention the sparkle diamond cutting of the chain, the adjustability you have, any gold you want, and it's not $888. Nope, it's going lower than that and $50 extra off if you shop it here tonight. So this is the way to do it, and a great gift idea because obviously size is of no consequence here. You don't need to know what size she wears on her finger because it's a necklace, but you don't even need to know what size she prefers in her necklace because it's all adjustable. From a distance away, here's what it looks like, and let me prop that up properly since I'm not bothering to clasp it here. Let me get it situated the proper way here so you can get an idea of what that does when it sits along the neckline and how big those stones really are, and just that perfect way to fill in a neckline, and then just that gradual transition between the diamonds and the diamond cut chain so that it always looks amazing. It's not $888 or $799. That's the back of it. Wanted to show you why that's going to sit so beautifully on because it's got those nice kind of anchored baskets in the back, so it really does have enough of that surface area in the gold to really sit perfectly. And here's what we're going to do. There we go. I had it kinked there for a minute. This is what we're going to do on this one, and then I'll show the diamonds up close so you can really appreciate the VS quality that you're always getting. But how about a better price than $799 or $777 or even $749? They're going a lot lower. Take any gold. This is like, put it away, put it aside. You don't even need to know the occasion yet, but you know this. She's going to love it. Gifting, appropriate, but yourself too. You know you're going to wear that every day. And for those of you, this is what I say about this necklace. It's so true. For those of you that might deem that a collar, a full-on diamond collar, might be too much for everyday wear, this is the way to go. It gives you that appeal and that look. It gives you that perfect, lots of sparkle from very, very large diamonds, but it makes it so much more wearable than, let's say, bodyguard needed for hire to wear your diamond collar every day, right? This is that piece you just slip on, wear all the time. I'm doing it for $699, which actually makes it $649 when you say yes. That's important. That's a very special opportunity. I'll even come closer. Let me center this up so you can even see a closer view of those diamonds. And again, when you lift it from one side, you see how it's curved. You see how that's all hinged. That workmanship is impeccably done so that it's always going to curve perfectly around the base of your neckline. Did anybody get the purple sapphire yet? Nobody on the purple sapphire yet. I kind of figured some of these callers on the line might be taking that purple. Last call on this one, $649. Give it 60 seconds. That will light up the lines. You know it will when that price tag sinks into everybody across this country going, wait a minute, for a whole necklace, the chain, the adjustability, the bigger diamonds, all of it? Yes. And you're getting 11 different diamonds. So basically that centered stone and then the 2, the 4, the 6. Yeah, you got the beautiful look there. It's really cool, isn't it? 11 stones forming perfectly to the curve of your neckline. Whether you want to wear it a little higher or lower is up to you because the adjustability is built into the necklace. Let's come even closer on these diamonds so you can see how beautiful those VS quality diamonds are all the way. Look at that. Stunning in the way they're set, which almost creates a look like it's a bezel, right? It's not a full bezel per se, but gives it a nice fortress of gold around each diamond, partly so that we can set it so that you've got that curve and that hinging factor. Yeah. White gold. Yes. White gold? Yeah, we've got a white gold going out to Kevin's collar. Jess is getting white gold too. That's your close-up on the diamonds. Bigger stones there, looking fabulous. Antonio, no purple sapphire yet? What did they get? Almost. So close. So close. It's like the ball was going over the fence. It was hit hard. It went 408 feet, but just somebody left over that wall and brought it back in, right? So close. Robbed. The purple sapphire is still here, guys. Purple sapphire is still here. The necklaces are flying. Every line locked with necklaces. No surprise. Because that is one of the ultimate must-haves, and it is wearable. Like, that's not something you have to save for that one special occasion where you're getting all gussied up, right? You just wear it every day. Layer it up. Yes. Oh, you got 2? One necklace. One, yeah. Oh, is that what that means? Gotcha. I gotcha. New gang signs. Got it. Yellow gold. Yellow gold going out. $699. Virginia, what color for you? You've got to, we're even. We're 2 and 2 on the yellow and the white, and Joyce, you're going to be the tiebreaker. Tell me which one. Just tell me Rose and keep it even. Keep it even. We're backed up on our phone lines. This necklace is everything. That price tag is everything. You can give bigger VS diamonds, 11 stones, perfectly. There's like a hidden hinge between every single one of the gold fortresses there that is going to give it the proper curve around the neckline. What a way to treat yourself to something special. Moms, treat yourself. And if I don't see you throughout the rest of the Mother's Day weekend, please enjoy, travel safely, kiss and hug those loved ones if you're lucky enough to be with them. And thank you to all of our moms and all that you do for everybody in your worlds. Thank you, moms. We're back in the morning in 12 hours and 3 minutes. We're back. Kevin, are you off for the weekend? He's off. He's not here, but the rest of us will be, and a lot more of our friends, right? Kevin, we celebrate all weekend long. Saturday morning, you miss Saturdays and Sundays. How do you do it? Are you going to go hang out with Mom this weekend? No, she's really? Oh, well, at least they can be together. Oh, well, have a good weekend nonetheless. Moms out there, again, celebrate yourself this weekend. All those moms, give yourself a big pat on the back. We're going to be here to treat you with jewelry all weekend long at sale prices. Our next show starts in 12 hours and 3 minutes. We are back live in 12 hours to start our big Saturday portion of our big Mother's Day weekend sale. We are going to continue our $50 off. We will be here on Mother's Day. We will be here with an extra special Sunday edition of our Mother's Day sale finale. It'll be $50 off, and oh, do we have a special weekend for you. All the greatest jewelry and a lot of brand new and some very special surprises to unveil throughout the Saturday and Sunday morning shows. So morning or afternoon, again, it's morning out here on the West Coast, 10 a.m. That's noon Central and 1 p.m. Eastern. We are still very busy on the phone lines here with this necklace, so we'll probably end here. I want to encourage you to dial in also if you have any questions about anything you've seen throughout the course of the 3 hours tonight. Let us know. We'll check and see if it's still available. Pick up those pieces because there aren't going to be a lot of reruns throughout the weekend. We've got a lot of brand new scheduled and planned for you for Saturday and Sunday mornings. So thank you so much. And again, we'd love to have your company. We'd love to give all the moms the Mother's Day shout outs that too. If you're watching with a favorite mom of yours, we'd love to shout them out this Mother's Day weekend. We'll make it all about the moms throughout the entire weekend and beyond. So we thank you so much for being with us tonight. I encourage you to call in on that necklace. That is a do not miss. That is a must have. Honestly, you will wear it every single day, but you can still layer it up with your DVTYs and still layer it up with your dog tags and still layer it up with your longer chains and everything else that you wear. This is a great starter piece. I love it closer to the neckline. So there will be, again, you're not waiting for the occasion. Every day is an occasion, and this necklace helps celebrate that with the best in diamonds. And you're paying only $649 tonight to get it. So I don't think we have many left because they've been very popular. We have already, in total, we've had over a dozen go out the door just in our last couple of moments here. So obviously very limited in what we have going forward. Don't wait till tomorrow or Sunday to call in when a lot of people watch the rerun of the show and then they catch up with what they missed. So can't guarantee those are going to be here throughout the weekend. You get first dibs on what we have left. Call in now. We'll be here for a few minutes after we go off the air to help you out. And thank you again for being with us tonight on this Friday on this very special Mother's Only Club TVON. Okay, we let other people in too, but it was like, you've heard of Ladies Night. This was, Mother's Night here. So Big Club TVON's wrapping up, but don't worry, we got Hangover Saturday in a few hours. Just say that in jest. Nobody's going out drinking. We're just, we're all just back here in the morning doing it again. So Mother's Day brunch with TVON on Sunday. So join us throughout the weekend. If you're on the go, TVON.com on your phone. You can watch us live streaming either at Facebook, at TVON's Facebook page, or you can watch us at TVON.com. Scroll down on that website, watch the live streaming live for free. So join us throughout the weekend. Safe travels. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. We'll see you back in 12 hours. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night.